Kyle and Brust.
Did you call us idiots?
Yeah.
On 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
It is a great day to be alive on this Friday, live from Summerfest. It's Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. No Kyle Wallace. He's one day away from getting married. So back again with me is Josh DiMaggio. Josh, what's going on?
It's happening, Ben. I feel like we're a little more prepared today. It's not as sunny. It was a little chilly yesterday.
Yes, I did come prepared with a quarter zip.
And you know, we talk about the lake effect. It's the most common thing I feel like that gets spoken about in Wisconsin. I drove home, which is about 10 minutes from here, and it was 10 degrees warmer. It was crazy.
Well, even going to my car, like when I got in my car, it was like a normal temperature. It was like, you know, when the sun sits on it, there wasn't much sun. But the wind, I guess, doesn't go through my car the same way it goes through my skin.
No. And, I mean, we got a great location here. We're right on the water. We're looking at the beautiful water right now. So stop by to the Gruber Law Office Sports Zone. Say hi to us. Not during the program. We've got Max here, our bodyguard, helping us out.
He's very intimidating.
Yes, he will stop you. He'll put you in an arm bar if he has to, but we'd love to say hi.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more where you can get into the show and get any of your thoughts out. Of course, as well on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. Finger up for Josh. He's saying hello to somebody or wants to talk?
I do want to say yesterday the same thing applies today. So if you want to call and not invite Ben to your wedding, we are accepting those calls all throughout the duration of Kyle Brust today.
The context
you can do it in person if you'd like as well.
The context there is I awkwardly didn't invite Josh to my wedding by telling him he wasn't coming to the wedding in a very inappropriate setting. So to get back at me, he would like anyone who's having a wedding or is thinking about having a wedding or maybe isn't even having one. You can lie and just say
maybe
you're not invited.
You're renewing vows. That's
I'd love to be there and help renew vows with people. So what a fun weekend ahead. Obviously being at Summerfest, and the Milwaukee Brewers are hosting the Chicago Cubs, who are 6.5 back in the NL Central from the 20-game over 500 Milwaukee Brewers. And as Homer would want you to know, and I'm sure he lets you know on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy on 94.5 ESPN, The Miz is pitching tonight against the Chicago Cubs. So make sure that you have your plans set accordingly. And, you know, I think I heard on the Homer Hour that he was walking around Summerfest and going around to ask people if they know who The Miz was. And he was very discouraged. He's like, we got a lot of work to do because some people did not know who Jacob Misiorowski was. And I'm with them. I did an exercise with Kyle Wallace and Madison as we were at Bree Stevens. And I said, I bet you here at Bree Stevens for this U.S. Soccer watch-along, there's probably 40% of the people here that don't know who Jacob Misiorowski is. And then he starts taking off his headset during the show to ask people. And he was in shock. I go, you don't know Madison. You don't know Madison. But
he apparently doesn't know Summerfest either, because I saw him over here next to us with our street team giving away prizes, and he was asking people, and he said it was about 60%.
60%. So the job is not done.
No.
You need to know who Jacob Misiorowski is. But obviously, Pat Murphy has been a huge part of the Brewers' success, and I believe they're on Apple TV today, which can be annoying for many people, and I don't blame you.
You have two options. Go to the game. Well, three options. Go to the bar where they'll be playing it, or
listen on 620 WTMJ and the Brewers Radio Network.
Yeah, 4. Or you can just fake a 7-day subscription, get your Brewers, and then cancel.
Make sure that if it's a subscription through your iPhone, you cancel it right away so it doesn't auto-renew.
Yes.
Tricia Whitaker, who will be on the sidelines in the dugouts and reporting from the field, said she, who's going to be on Apple TV, spoke to what she can expect from Pat Murphy today, as he, 24 hours ago, went through a surgery for a ruptured disc in his back. Mind you, Pat Murphy is 67 years old, and he will manage the game tonight between the Brewers and the Cubs.
Yep.
I got questions.
I don't
That's
know
going to take some pain meds.
Yeah?
Like 24 hours after a back surgery, going like I assume you have to go under for a procedure like that. Is Murph going to be on his game? Is he going to be lubed up to a point where we can trust the managerial decisions?
I trust him and his team that he has around him, that he won't be making any out of left field decisions. They probably discussed this prior to. I think he probably will be on some form of painkillers. I imagine he'll also be rather stationary, seeing as the procedure just took place.
Come on, you can't tell me it wouldn't be amazing. I know he's been hurting, and Chris Hook, the pitching coach, has been going out for changes to pitching, bullpen changes and pitching changes. I would love to see him go out on a wheelchair. I would love it so much.
The problem is getting him up the stairs. A dugout isn't ADA friendly.
Yeah,
it's for the mobile.
You tell me they can't get like a chair that elevator raises him up.
I would like them to build a cage just outside the dugout that he just gets wheeled out of. It's just
sitting in a cage.
Yes,
on the field.
Yes, he's just right there.
That would take up foul ground space, which might upset some people.
Yes, it probably would. Maybe it could work in the Brewers' advantage. You never know. It is unique. I don't know of any similar, especially so close, like 24 hours from a procedure to do this, because it is following. There is going to be, I believe, a more invasive or a bigger surgery that's going to happen during the All-Star break, which is not far away at all, which we'll get to later. I feel like he understands his role in sort of being the leader that he is, that I don't think he's going to have to do a whole lot. The game plan is the game plan. It's a good day to do it. How much do you got to say to Miz? Hey, Miz, go
That's
throw.
Exactly what I was going to say.
Go throw
next.
103, strike him out. We score a couple runs. We get out of here with a W.
After a day off, the ideal scenario is we're hoping for 7.
Yep.
If you go 6, we throw Ashby, then we throw Abner, then we throw Trevor.
Yep.
And if we don't need Ashby, we go Abner and we go Trevor.
Yep.
And if we don't need Abner, we go Miz into Trevor. And if we don't need Trevor, we go Miz through 9, because we've seen Miz go through the entire 27 batters facing the minimum. And that would be the chef's kiss, because the Brewers are playing a Cubs team that just swept one of the worst teams in baseball.
Yep.
But they did sweep the Mets, so they're probably feeling themselves. Nothing would be sweeter for them to come into American Family Field after facing the Mets and seeing the Miz and getting mowed down. And I'm going tonight. I am very curious now that summer is out.
Yep.
What the attendance looks like, because last time that I was at the Brewers-Cubs in the playoffs, I felt like it was not the old takeover by Cubs fans. It has been.
It was not Wrigley North.
It was a 70-30, I felt, probably 80-20 Milwaukee Brewers to Cubs fans. So shout out to everyone who's understanding that what the Brewers are doing is not worth reselling your tickets for. And what Jacob Mizorowski is doing is absolutely not worth selling your ticket for.
Yeah, it feels like the Miz is now a appointment viewing. If you have tickets, season tickets, or the ability to purchase them ahead of time, this is a game you probably circle as early as possible. You start doing, I do it all the time. You look at the schedule, all right, where are we going to be? Here's an off day. Can I try and nail this exactly to get the Miz? I've seen him pitch 4 times this year. And 4? Frankly, it's at least 3. I'm trying to remember.
I've seen 1.
It's been happenstance the most part.
I lie. I've seen 2.
Yeah. And it
opening day.
It's unlike anything I've seen before when the PA announcer announces, the lineup, and then pitcher Jacob Mizorowski, and the crowd goes nuts,
as they should.
And as we know, with our tailgating culture here, the best in the country, It's a late arriving crowd.
It is. It's so different. Like, you get late arriving crowds in L.A.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like basketball, right?
Uh-huh.
The NBA culture, very much so. You see at halftime, they start the third quarter NBA games.
There's just
There's nobody
the
watching
rich people
the
in
game.
the front.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's no like
Yes.
they're in their little fancy areas.
Uh-huh.
This is once you're in your seat. If you leave your seat, the game goes so damn fast when he's pitching because he literally is mowing guys down.
Yes.
So he's also great from if you want to get back to Summerfest after Brewers game tonight. You can do that as well.
Yeah, it's quick, it's efficient. Not only is the ball moving fast through the air, his walk numbers have just tanked, gone way down, which we love to see, which was sort of the thing we all talked about. And I think, you might have to plan a little bit ahead of time if you're out there tailgating. You're going to have to get your charcoals taken care of maybe 20 minutes earlier than you usually do, finish your last beer, and go from there.
The biggest Josh DiMaggio fan ever is joining the
boy.
program on the Carbless Talking text line. Leroy, what's going on?
My man.
What's going on, Josh?
Leroy, it's always wonderful to hear your voice, especially on a beautiful Jacob Mizarowski Friday.
Yeah, it really is, man. Hey, shout out to my KBN Nation. I love you guys. Keep on doing what you're doing. Josh, I've been a #1 fan of your voice. Keep on bringing that laugh. I don't care what nobody say. Keep on bringing it to us, Josh DiMaggio. I
got
love
it,
you,
Leroy.
man. #1 fan.
I love you too,
and
Leroy.
Brian-
Before,
Yeah, what up, Leroy?
Go ahead.
I want to ask you, Leroy, how are we dealing with the Giannis trade? It's been a couple days. I know you were beside yourself not long ago. It seemed like you've sort of entered the stages of grief where you're approaching acceptance. Do I have that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm accepting
Love
it.
to hear it.
But guess what? It's still Giannis Antetokounmpo forever.
Heard that.
Leroy, you're the best. We appreciate you as always. Let's go to Joe in Brookfield on the Carbless Talking text line. You're on Kyle and Brust with Ben Brust and Josh DiMaggio today on the Carbless Talking text line.
Hey, guys. How's it going? I wanted to
Great.
just talk about Miz.
Yes.
Of course.
Personally, I feel like it's going to be a great game tonight. I feel like he could top at least 12 strikeouts. That's what I have him as tonight. But the main thing I was calling in about is I know one of you said you were going to be at the game tonight, and that's pretty cool. But I was trying to get tickets for it, and I can tell you one thing. That place will be packed tonight because even on the secondary market, I could not find tickets.
Love to. I mean, I don't like that for you,
I
but I
don't love
love
that it's at your
I
expense.
don't love that for you, but I love to hear that in general. If that
Yes.
makes sense for Joe in Brookfield. The Miz is pitching tonight, and I want to dive deeper into Jacob Mizarowski because earlier today, Homer, as he always does, finds a way to get too carried away, and I believe he got too carried away in a conversation around Miz and Giannis Antetokounmpo forever. So we will discuss that with you. Kyle and Brust live from Summerfest in the Gruber Law Office Sports Zone in the Pella Remote Studio. We'll be back next.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust
Hi, guys. Well, you made my day, I'll tell you.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Maybe your summer sounds like country. Maybe it sounds like rock. Maybe it sounds like pop or hip hop. However your summer sounds, you'll find it at Summerfest. With hundreds of artists, great food, lakefront views, and unforgettable summer nights, there's something for everyone. Summerfest, Milwaukee's World Festival. 3 weekends, one incredible summer tradition. Get tickets and see the lineup at summerfest.com. That's summerfest.com.
Enjoy Ozaukee County's premier golf destination, The Bog in Saukville. Featuring 18 championship holes designed by legendary golfer Arnold Palmer, The Bog offers a golf experience unlike any other for all skill levels. But The Bog is more than just golf. It's the perfect setting for corporate events, weddings, and group outings. Our team brings every detail to life. Play the finest greens of Wisconsin, then enjoy a bite to eat in our restaurant or out on our new patio bar overlooking the 18th green. It's time to golf, Wisconsin. It's time to enjoy The Bog.
Progressive's Home Quote Explorer helps you easily find and buy the right coverage for you. It's everything you've always wanted. Well, I mean, as far as a website that lets you shop, quote, and buy insurance in one place. But hey, maybe that is everything you've always wanted. Yeah, people have different types of dreams. And if all you've ever been searching for is a website that helps you choose home insurance rates and coverage, boy, do we have great news about Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This summer, the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich and Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite are back at Chick-fil-A.
Let me tell you about the Pineapple Dragon Fruit and Sprite. It's bright, it's bubbly, it's back.
The Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich, it's so rich, and you can choose between the original or the spicy filet.
Ooh, boy.
And then you got those pickled jalapenos tucked right under the filet, and then just to top it all off, you've got a little honey drizzle right on top.
Okay, now I'm a pimento fan.
And I'm feeling the dragon fruit.
Which fan favorite will you choose? Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous, no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty yourself at Kessler'sDiamonds.com.
Selling your home is more than putting a sign in the yard. It's about having the right team beside you. I'm Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams. We help relieve unnecessary stress with our team's expert listing process, strong negotiation skills, and fast, clear communication. Our white glove service experience is provided at every price point at every step of the way. Start your home journey today by searching online, Tony Wendorf. Tony Wendorf & Associates, a real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It is Kyle and Brust live from Summerfest. Ben Brust, Josh DiMaggio. Josh is obviously in for Kyle Wallace. Let's get right to it, because on the it's not the Homer Hour. When I think of Homer, I go Homer Hour. I'll be Homer on the Homer Hour tonight.
You will
be. But he was on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy with Gabe Neitzel, a little Homer and Gabe reunion in which they discussed Jacob Mizorowski and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I want you to take a listen and give me what you think.
The Miz is a bigger freak than Giannis.
I mean,
it's not even close.
No one in the history of baseball has ever done what the Miz is doing. Many have done what Giannis did.
Miz is freakier than Giannis, and for context, was that a caller that he was talking
That
about?
was your CEO, Craig Karmazin, who's joining us on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy 7 to 9 a.m.
Perfect. I mean, that adds up perfectly for Homer. Now, I get what he's trying to say. If you just say, like, I think Homer's getting too fixated on one thing and one thing only with Jacob Mizorowski, is how fast he pitches. And there's a nuance to, like, the pitcher he's becoming. You're not able to throw the Maddox that he pitched against the Phillies unless you're a true MLB pitcher with secondary pitches and the curve and the slider is now showing up as a cutter that I've been seeing on the pitching chart that they put up on American Family Field. what am I looking for?
I don't know.
Yeah, like, they show the pitches with, like, what kind of pitch and...
Oh, the speed and the pitch selection?
Pitch selection. Like,
Yeah.
it used to be slider, now it's cutter. Like,
Yes.
he's evolved so much as a pitcher that Homer's just like, I haven't seen anything like this. 104 is a starter. 104 is a starter. All of his pictures all over the place. And fast pitches.
Is that your Homer impression?
Just talking fast and getting excited. My point is sure, he's doing something unprecedented.
Yes.
But in a way in which there's nothing to show forth other than, like, it's just different and it's something unique. But from a overall standpoint, Giannis brought a championship to the Milwaukee Bucks for the first time in 50 years.
Yeah.
So I know it's different from baseball to basketball. I understand that Giannis is one of 5 guys on the floor and can make a major impact. But if Jacob Mizorowski is the face of the Brewers winning a World Series and being that true ace, like, I think that maybe even I think that does surpass Giannis.
Yep.
Because the Brewers haven't had one ever. And Milwaukee Bucks basketball at times can feel very Milwaukee-ish.
Yes.
Whereas I think the Brewers can feel statewide. So I just think he's too fixated on the speed that Jacob Mizorowski pitches and doesn't focus enough on just how great he is as a pitcher.
I'm going to do 2 things here. One, this is the perfect semantics argument that sports radio has built its career off of. And 2, I'm going to try and get into the...
Okay, give me the semantics question to ask the audience.
So the semantics of it is Homer is trying to say the freakiest thing we see between those 2 athletes is the Miz pitching consistently over 100 miles per hour and topping out the way he does, like we've never seen another starting pitcher before.
I get that.
And when you compare it to what Giannis meant to Milwaukee, what he meant to the Bucks, bringing a championship and all of that, he's not considering those factors. He's saying what Giannis did physically on the court, driving the hoop, getting dunks, making blocks.
I get that, and what I'm saying is I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Here's the thing. I care that he can throw fast, but I care more about Jacob Mizorowski, the full, complete pitcher, than him just being fixated how freaky he is by throwing as fast as he does.
That's fair. And
because I'm sure you could find somebody that just wants to pitch as fast as possible and only have one pitch and do it at 105 miles per hour. But are they any good? Are they able to throw 9 innings? Are they able to have secondary pitches? The way that he didn't touch ball 3 in that game 2 weeks ago against the Phillies, that to me is more important than just him being freaky about throwing 104, 105 miles per hour.
Yeah, I also think you can make a pretty good argument that until he gave up 2 runs in a single outing, that 8-game stretch was basically only matched by Jacob deGrom in terms of dominance, be it striking out players, keeping runners off the bases, lack of walks, lack of runs. There's really only, in what has a much longer history, MLB, there's really only one comparable, and that was Jacob deGrom when he was with the Mets and in that miraculous season which he won the MVP. I think Homer views it as LeBron could have played that way and did play that way. He also, can we also discuss something quick? He's the only person on earth who calls Kareem Jabbar. He just says Jabbar all the time. And every time it catches me off guard, I'm like, who's Jabbar? He talking about? He's the only one that uses the middle.
The middle?
Oh, yes,
Kareem
yeah,
Abdul-Jabbar.
yes, correct.
If you call him Abdul, that might be next.
So that is, I think what he's doing is comparing it to the other NBA players who shared a level of dominance in their era and at their time. Obviously, Wilt is a guy who is doing something we probably never, ever will see again just because it's fake. And I don't mean that like I don't believe he scored that much. I mean,
there are people who believe
yes,
that.
I do have a healthy suspicion around the 100-point game. I will say that. But I understand what he's going for. I have a hard time picking between those two because what we watched for that 2-month period from The Miz was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. It felt almost like it was video game type of stuff. And there were certainly times Giannis with the Valley Oop and all the
well, I was gonna
50,
say,
50
if we
points.
want to make it an actual conversation about freakier, what's freakier than what Jacob Mizorowski is doing is bending your knee backwards, coming back 2 games later, and winning an NBA championship with 50 points.
Yeah,
like that's pretty
points.
freaky if you ask me.
Yes, it is. And I have a hard time when I discuss all of the. Did that guy just do a crossover move to communicate?
You're getting really hung up on everything in front of you right now.
I watched it happen. It seemed like
you're going to see Euro steps. You're going to see crossovers, spin moves. People are going to be people at Summerfest.
Well, what I thought was happening there was he was communicating to you. He knew you were Ben Brust, the Wisconsin Badger basketball.
And then he started doing basketball. Yep. I mean, I'm a professional. I kept it rolling, and you're the one you're.
So I've seen you get approached many times. It happens quite frequently. I had never seen the basketball move.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
Shot. Say, hey, I know who you are. I'm not gonna
shooter.
That was a first, so I felt like I had to stop because I was like, what was that hand motion?
I'm not even a crossover type guy.
Right. But he was doing crossovers to let you know he knew who you were, which was unique. I think the people listening and on the stream are interested to know what we're seeing here, and we got people doing cross. I would like a Euro step. If you're in the audience coming to Summerfest, if you could Euro step in front of us, I'd appreciate it.
Yes, come find us in the Google Office Sports Zone and just start acting a fool. Break dance, do whatever you want. All right, since you took us down this path, I was on the Jacob Mizorowski Homer conversation. Who's freakier, Mizorowski, Giannis? What I want to know now, really quick, before we get into a little bit of Giannis here, is Josh DiMaggio saw somebody wearing Crocs.
Uh-huh.
At what age are you not allowed to wear Crocs on a consistent basis out in public? Put that on the poll on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee. At what age are you not allowed to wear Crocs? Or give an over-under, C-Cat. Give me something.
Yeah, I do feel like, and not everyone who's going to vote in the poll is going to hear the context here. I think Crocs have their place. Like, if you're walking around your house or your backyard, you're not going anywhere. But when you decide, I'm solo cruising Crocs today, I'm going out, I'm going to do everything I need to, and it's just Croc Town.
Because my daughter has a pair of Crocs, and
adorable.
They're really cute.
Uh-huh.
And they're really cute.
I saw a little guy walk by with his car's Crocs in sport mode walking by. Adorable. Yes.
But 45. Oh, we got some more. Are you crossover Euro step? Crossover Euro step?
There he goes.
There we go. Yeah.
Is it possible there's an inverse bell curve when it comes to Crocs? Because I feel like it's a kid's shoe. And then when you get older,
yeah,
like good
that's
for
a
your
great
back
point.
Or something.
Well, I was also going to say, I feel like maybe if you're worried about the back, C-Cat, you likely go to the Nike Monarchs, are they?
Yes.
You know, like we're like I almost like once. Oh,
there they are.
Oh, there's the Crocs. But I think in the inverse bell curve, he fits.
Should we make Max go tell him he's got something stuck to his shoe?
he's got a water bottle label stuck to the Croc. Apparently they're
extra
like
adhesive. Yeah. Because I don't really have that much against the Croc. It's just when I'm going to Summerfest, I'm putting on walking shoes. And I've never viewed the Croc as a walking shoe. But maybe it is. It feels like it doesn't have the requisite support that you would need.
Now I'm on Croc watch.
Usually, in years past, it had been jersey watch, especially when it gets warm out here. It gets a little bit later. You see all sorts of different jerseys, a lot of throwbacks. It's a big thing. But now it's Crocs. We're on the hunt for Crocs.
On the carb list. Oh, there's a kid with Crocs. Acceptable. I'm on Croc watch. I'm serious. I can't stop looking. And there's some like New Balance or Nike like Monarchs for the old man. So just another oh my gosh, it's Croc City. There's Crocs everywhere I look. This is insane. That was 3 within a span of 30 seconds.
That was a high traffic Croc area.
High Crocage. Patrick chimes in on the Carbless Talking text line. I don't know if Patrick is 70 years old, but he goes 7-year-old hiking Devil's Lake wearing Crocs! !
Wow.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Crocs hiking?
Yeah, when I go hiking, I want something with a little ankle support.
Right?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking for.
Sorry, I am shook by the 3 Croc 30-second span that we just had there. Because now there's no Crocs to be found.
No, not a Croc in sight.
That was shocking. Under 10 and you're good. Over 60, you're good, says Cody on the Carbless Talkin' text line. The Croc takes are coming in on the Carbless Talkin' text line. But I see what you're saying here, Jared, in the 414. Could we go cold turkey, stop talking about Giannis?
No.
I hear you, but no, because the report from Ramona Shelburne impacts where the Milwaukee Bucks are today.
Also, we're still waiting for the official announcement of the trade, and then there's going to be the announcement of the players to the media. There's also things that could still happen.
So you're so official.
Right, but all those things are going to generate conversations once again. We're going to be talking about Giannis till he's out of the NBA?
Ish. I think there's that grace period of like once 2 years go.
Right. We don't talk about Aaron Rodgers as much as we do, but he's still a thing we consider.
I look at him. I don't really talk about him anymore.
No.
Because there's nothing to talk about. He's old. He can't move.
But we talked about him and Mike rekindling their little love affair.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes, considering how that ended. Trans Am Cheese Capital Cup, Road America is what you need to know about right now. It's America's National Park of Speed, Road America. Check them out. It's in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, hosting racers since 1955. It's a beautiful place. You can stay all weekend, camp on site, bring the family, because kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. The way racing is meant to be watched is at Road America, so check it out. Come for the experience, stay for the race. RoadAmerica.com. It's RoadAmerica.com. Did Giannis do even more to make people upset with the way that things are going for the Milwaukee Bucks? I'll explain why that matters and what you need to know next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying?
That's 100% what you're saying. Now, I disagree.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When your team needs custom gear, don't wing it. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and More is your local partner for high-quality apparel with hands-on design help and services that actually feel, well, helpful. For your business, teams, or events, Big Frog makes it easy. Visit bigfrog.com/Mequon today.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jen Latta. I've spent my career around athletes, coaches, and people looking for an edge. That's why I was so impressed when I visited Revival in Brookfield. From kickboxing-inspired fitness, Kaiser cutting-edge performance training, yoga, bar, Pilates, and a suite of recovery experiences that include red light therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and contrast therapy, Revival is redefining fitness and wellness all under one roof. Limited Tier 1 memberships are now available while they last. Schedule a tour today at revivalbrookfield.com.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Some companies build projects. At Professional Construction, Inc., we build relationships.
That means showing up early, taking pride in the details, and having each other's backs, on and off the job site.
We're looking for skilled carpenters who really care about their craft and want to be part of a team.
Not just another paycheck, but a place where the people you work with actually matter.
If you work hard, take pride in what you build, and want to join a tight-knit crew, then we'd love to meet you.
Apply today at professionalconstructioninc.com.
The only thing that tops our selection is your savings discount liquor.
Hi, this is Marie from Discount Liquor. And beer fans, we've got something to cheer about. Michelob Ultra is the official beer sponsor of the FIFA World Cup 2026. So whether you call it soccer or football, it's time to get your game plan ready as the world's largest soccer tournament returns to the USA. Stop by Discount Liquor to pick up a 12-pack of Michelob Ultra and score a free Michelob Ultra soccer koozie. At Discount Liquor, we stock over 15,000 varieties of beer, wine, spirits, THCA, and non-alcoholic beverages, all at the lowest prices in town. From craft brews to hard-to-find whiskeys, we've got a lineup for you. So don't get caught off sides with an empty fridge. Stop into Discount Liquor and stock up before kickoff. Visit us in Milwaukee on 51st in Oklahoma or in downtown Waukesha at Barstow and Maine.
Discount Liquor.
Best time of the year, it's patio season. Hey, it's Alex Strofe, and no better place to soak in patio season than Veer North on Milwaukee's east side. Veer North brings the energy with a spacious patio, elevated food, and craft cocktails perfect for summer nights. Headed to a game? Start here and hop on the shuttle straight to the ballpark. Same goes for Summerfest and all your favorite festivals, pregame, postgame, or stay for the whole night. Live music, great vibes, and a menu that goes way beyond the basics. Veer North is not your average sports bar. Veer North, Milwaukee's go-to for summer fun.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Haven't seen any Crocs since we saw 3 Crocs in a span of 30 seconds. As you called it, Josh, the
Croc-pocalypse.
Croc-pocalypse. Hard to say with Croc in the front.
Yes, it is.
Ben Brust, Josh DiMaggio, who's in for Kyle Wallace. Kyle and Brust live from the Gruber Law Office's Sports Zone in the Pella Remote Studio. Shout out to Major Goolsby's for that delicious burger that is filling my tummy, setting a nice layer before the Brewers game tonight where Jacob Mizorowski pitches. Now, I feel like sometimes I have to make sure I'm informing correctly. I'm not a reporter. I never will be. It's not what I aspire to be. But if I'm reading between the lines, I feel like I'm going to be spot on here. You tell me if I'm not.
Okay.
All right? Per Ramona Shelburne.
Yes.
Giannis and his team shut down, quote, strong offers from 4 separate teams before being traded to the Heat. That is a report from Ramona Shelburne. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Ramona Shelburne wrote an article in which there were quotes featured from Bucks ownership, Jimmy Haslam, Wes Edens. And so some know this and some don't. It feels to me as if teams and players have different reporters that they trust and go to to get a certain narrative out there. And what I see from this is, look, Giannis Antetokounmpo is a superstar.
Yes.
And in the NBA, if you are a superstar, you pretty much have more power than any player or in any sport to decide where you want to be. So if I'm seeing this, I'm saying the Bucks want everyone to know as much as possible that Giannis made it as difficult as possible on them to get what they wanted to be a franchise that moves forward without him, because we've seen a lot of backlash from a Journal Sentinel article about Giannis Antetokounmpo and how things changed from the firing of Coach Budenholzer to now this report. So it just tells me what you read and what you're feeling. You could probably feel validated if you're frustrated with the way things went at the end of the Giannis Antetokounmpo era, based off of what you talked about yesterday of him really having the persona of being the perfect person, the perfect teammate, the perfect guy. He's not like this. He's not like that. He's loyal this. He's loyal that. But he kind of turns out to be like every other superstar in the NBA.
Yeah, and I think the big thing, and if we read even further between the lines of there was 4 additional strong offers, that would tell me that what the Bucks are trying to communicate is they probably had better offers, but were unable to accept them because Giannis said he would not be signing the extension with them when it comes time to do that, which makes it interesting because, as we all have sort of realized, Giannis was a large part of things getting worse in Milwaukee and getting to an untenable situation. And then after that, he left them with a a deal I think many people think is a little less than they should be getting for somebody like Giannis.
Everyone says they're fine with it. And when you say you're fine with something, that doesn't mean you like
You're fine with it because you heard the rumors that the deal for Jaylen Brown might have included him staying or might have just been a one-for-one player swap, and the Boston Celtics weren't going to budge from that. So if you're down to the two options, you're forced to make the better of two. Now, Giannis is well within his right to say, I do not intend to sign the max extension I'll be eligible for when the time comes up because I don't want to be there long term. I don't trust ownership.
It's been reported by Shams, and I know Eric Name on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy confirmed that with you guys, that he was not looking to sign the Supermax.
Right. So that to me is it makes it even more complicated. Like, we were aware Giannis was going to use his leverage, as he has his right to do, to get what he thought is the best deal for his future and him hopefully winning more championships. The problem is that comes at the behest of the Milwaukee Bucks and the rebuild that we all anticipate they're going to go under for the next few years. Was there teams that had more first-round picks? Instead of the
were the players that they could have got back been more appealing for the long term?
Right.
We just don't know. Those aren't details that are reported.
Right.
But you can imagine, you likely, if you're the Bucks and you get the okay from the Giannis camp to talk to said teams, you got more players. And we have more, when I say players in the Giannis sweepstakes.
More bidders.
You can start asking around, saying,
leverage them against each other.
Yeah, put them against each other. Well, if we like this one, can you throw in this?
Yes.
Well, we like this one. Hey, you over there, what do you have to match this? Because we're going to move them. Who's going to put the best offer out there? And then it just became we got two options. This is kind of what we have to do. And that's a tough spot to be in for a franchise that's moving on from a superstar.
And we do have to consider the fact that the Bucks ownership or front office may have given this to Ramona Shelburne, and none of the deals, the other four deals, were any better than the one Miami gave.
Or they may not exist.
Or they may not exist, or they were a lot better, and there was one they said, if he'd agree to this, we think we'd be way better off than we are right now. Was somebody offering a pick that would have been higher than the 13th overall pick? Was there something in there where they thought they could get a multi-team deal done, and it would set the Bucks up for an even better future, maybe even a faster rebuild? We don't know. I have a feeling we'll start to hear those deals and what was potentially floated out there, but those usually get played close to the vest because, like the Celtics know right now, they did we might trade Jaylen Brown once, and he was quite unhappy about it. This time, they have no other option but to seemingly trade him at some point this offseason.
Well, I mean, I don't need to get into Jaylen Brown. I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm just saying for the other teams.
I almost did.
Yeah.
I was going to respond I mean, the guy with Jason Tatum out, led the team to a decent seed, and they were a good team, and Jason Tatum was hurt, and I'd want to get out of there too. You're basically telling me I'm an asset you don't want.
Right.
So I'm going to take my ass somewhere else. So we might see the same thing there. But as it pertains to the Bucks, it will be interesting because I would love, obviously out of curiosity, I want as much transparency as possible about who was interested. It would bring a little bit more clarity about Giannis as well.
Yes.
About what were the offers and who were the teams? Because if it was a team that had a better offer that also would have been a spot that I think compared to what the Heat are could give them a better chance to win a championship, then I wouldn't even know what to believe, because this whole thing I've been operating under the impression of Giannis wants to go somewhere to win a second championship that gives him the best shot. And everyone's saying Miami doesn't give him the best shot next year. Maybe in 2028 they do. But then I would be I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't.
No.
You know what I mean? If there's a better, say it was the Houston Rockets or the Atlanta Hawks or anybody who had assets, could be, it could have been OKC for all I know, because they have such young assets and a ton of picks. And they're we want Giannis. He's I don't want to go there. Well,
I mean, Isaiah Joe went for 2 first-round picks today.
I see it all.
And then you compare that to what you got for Giannis. It was more what you got for Giannis, but it doesn't feel that far away.
But it doesn't feel that far away. But you know what feels far away? 2030.
Yes.
2031.
Eons.
2033.
Who knows what I'll be doing in 2030?
Who knows what the Bucks will look like then? Yeah. If guys they drafted and guys that they traded for in the Heat will be even a part of this team. So I guess we're all going to find out together. It's interesting to hear more, and we're going to continue to hear
Yes.
more as time passes.
I feel like
I just want to get to the bottom of his motive, right? Like, because I've been operating under the assumption that Giannis wants to win a second championship.
Yep.
So if there were offers that come out that I think, again, what I think versus Giannis is obviously different, that I think would probably and consensusly give him a better chance to win a championship, I'd be like, well, you just wanted to go live in South Beach then? Is that what it is? Like, I'm trying to figure it out.
I will say, as we've gotten to know Giannis, I do think more than Pat Riley, more than Heat Culture, more than Bam Adebayo, I do think – I shouldn't say more. On top of all that, in tax-free income – I did a certain factor.
I did a pie chart of blame, Josh.
Yeah.
From a throwback.
Yeah.
I put 10% of the blame on Wisconsin state income tax.
Yes. Well, anywhere else.
Yeah. No, I know, but
Yes.
I just like as a reason why he's no longer state income tax. Look where he went to. Like you got to put that in there because I know, their investments and the Antetokounmpo family has a lot of investments, and as they should. He's a smart businessman. And if you're not going to get the Supermax, and you're going to sign a contract elsewhere, you might as well sign it where you're not going to get as much money taken away from you.
A good way to make up that money is to not pay any taxes on your income. It's not going to make
from a state level,
right?
It's still going to be federally taxed,
right? But that's a good way to try and offset that number.
Ben Brust, Josh DiMaggio live from Summerfest. I'm actually kind of sad. I've seen no Crocs since the 3 Crocs in 30 seconds. As Colin chimed in on the Carbos Talking text line, I once hiked a 13,000-foot peak in Crocs when I was 10 because I'm stubborn as a mule. It sounds made up. Ben is saying Crocs a lot. I'm glad he can pronounce his R's. Me too, Art in the 414. But what I'm going to do is tell you something I know a lot about, and that's IKEA. Because if you're a college student, if you're starting college, maybe you're going back to college and you want to make that dorm or apartment that's new look like what you want it to look like, make IKEA your stop for you. You can add color with cozy bedding, organize your dorm with smart storage solutions, find that perfect sleeper sofa for those weekend visits. IKEA has you covered, and if you're a verified college student with 15% off, when you sign up for IKEA Family, it is free and packed with rewards. So 50% off if you're verified as a college student, IKEA Oak Creek or the IKEA app. And then in Madison, you have the University Bookstore partnership with the State Street and Beltline locations where you can order your favorite products online and pick them up as soon as the next day for free if you're an IKEA Family member. So no waiting, just IKEA that you love, ready when you are. So shop smarter, IKEA.com. Or IKEA.us, IKEA app, and, of course, IKEA Oak Creek, and you have those Madison pickup points. Ben Brust, Josh DiMaggio. C-Cat's running the show. He hasn't done anything to mess up yet. I'm sure he will. More next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
I was in New Orleans telling stories. You in the middle of a quiz.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you.
We're not trying to get from A to B. We're trying to get from A to SB, as in the Super Bowl.
800-990-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Heat up your 4th of July at the Home Depot with our wide variety of grills under $300 and make every gathering one to remember. Give your outdoor space a glow up. Whatever your budget is, with savings on seasonal plants starting at $5. With the grill fired up and your backyard set to perfection, you'll be able to invite friends and family over to kick off the party. Start celebrating with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Prices may vary by store. Exclusions apply. See HomeDepot.com/price match for details.
Staples presents Celebrations Made Easy.
I was throwing a party for the twins and had custom invites and a banner printed at Staples. And that's when I saw Party City is now at Staples.
Party City? No way!
So now Staples has all your printing needs and everything you need for a party.
Everything times 2.
And now at Staples, save 25% on all custom banners.
Party City is now at Staples.
That was easy.
Shop Staples in-store, online, or on the app. Some banners available same day when ordered by 12 p.m. Hence 8-1 exclusions apply.
It's Mike with Infinity Exteriors. I've seen it all, Wisconsin. Sketchy sales gimmicks for low-quality windows, siding that costs more than a new home, fly-by-night roofers. 60,000 happy customers made a better choice. Infinity Exteriors roofing, siding, and windows all come with our lifetime workmanship warranty, no overcharges, and transparent pricing. At Infinity Exteriors, we're on a mission to save our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Visit infinityexteriors.com.
Attention Badger fans! The countdown to kickoff is on. Single game tickets for Wisconsin football are on sale now, with big matchups coming to Camp Randall this fall, including USC, homecoming against Michigan State, and the battle for the Axe against Minnesota. With select games starting at just $35, don't miss your chance to experience the unmatched atmosphere of Badger Game Day. Secure your seats today by visiting uwbadgers.com or calling 1-800-GO-BADGERS.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Are you starting college, moving to a new apartment, or just looking to create a new vibe in your college living? Make IKEA your first stop for everything you need to create a college space that's all you. Whether you're looking to add color with cozy bedding, organize your dorm with smart storage solutions, or find that perfect sleeper sofa for those weekend visits, IKEA has your college life covered. And verified college students get 15% off when they sign up for IKEA Family. It's free and packed with rewards. So go grab your roommate and head to IKEA Oak Creek or shop online at ikea.us or the IKEA app.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
No Kyle Wallace. I just received some footage from Will Summers, a producer here at ESPN Wisconsin. Kyle Wallace is just walking around downtown Milwaukee with, preparing for the wedding.
Sure is.
I've never seen someone so involved in every decision. He's carrying, posters that are going to be set up.
Yeah, it looks like to be something that you're going to witness when you walk into the venue.
Walk in, I'm like, what is he doing? He's just walking around downtown Milwaukee with posters and getting ready that I guess I'll see tomorrow. But
I don't want to speak ill of his friends, but that feels like something you get a buddy to do, a family member. Like, hey, can you go do this? Just swing by.
I know he's a penny pincher. So I don't. I think he brought this up. I think his great aunt or one of his aunties is helping do the wedding planning, execution.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just mad at her. And I'm doing it on my own.
Taking things into his own hands. Yeah, I did not expect to see him. I expected him to be holed up in a bunker having a good time. He's out in the city making stuff happen.
So I'm trying to think. The equivalent of this would be the day before I got married. I was golfing.
Yeah. Enjoying your time.
Enjoy it.
You probably went golfing. Went back.
Showered. Went to the rehearsal.
Yes.
Man, the guy's a grinder. I got high expectations based off how he's talked about this way he's going to go. Now, someone Kyle's talked about, I know Josh has talked about, I know I have talked about, is Caleb Williams, the quarterback of the Chicago Bears. It is quite ironic, I'd say, that Caleb Williams, we've seen the celebrations. We've actually heard Micah Parsons talk about how he likes the celebration. He goes, yeah, it's cold, man.
Yep.
Iceman, where he crosses his arms and goes up and down and looks like he's cold and freezing for those big-time fourth-quarter moments. He was denied the Iceman trademark by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office due to the likelihood of confusion for a 1988 trademark filed by none other than a lacrosse footwear for insulated boots. So, do you think, and I don't know anything about this company, but when I hear lacrosse, I'm guessing it's Wisconsin. I think I found out Wisconsin. Do you think they were like, hell no?
I don't.
Like they have to, like lacrosse could be Vikings fans-ish in that area, but the company had to be like, no shot. No shot.
The thing I'm unsure of is in the I've never filed for a trademark nor a patent in my day. I don't know if that's something you've experienced.
A lot of people say patent pending, and I don't believe them.
You just say it and it feels good.
It feels cool.
Put the little logo there. What I'm uncertain about is, does the company that has the previously held endorsement, or what am I looking for? The patent? Yeah, the trademark for that phrase or those words, do they get asked, or is it somebody at the patent company with the U.S. government who says, no, this patent hasn't expired. It's still something they use. It's still a product that is sold. Therefore, you would be infringing and ostensibly taking over a patent that's already been filed, which to me seems fair. Do I think that if the lacrosse company was asked, and even if they're Vikings fan, they would say, Bumpkus, take a hike, pal?
I mean, this looks like some, not a free ads guy, but a pretty legit footwear company.
Yeah, from looking at what you've got here, it looks like a company that would have a product called Iceman because they seem to be sort of the all-weather or inclement weather
Up
type
north,
of place.
Ice fishing.
I mean, just salt of the earth type of people.
Yeah, I mean, and he wants to sell merch
once
and
again,
make the millionaire even more a millionaire. You know, this started as a local lacrosse business that's grown, helping people be warm in situations. You know what this company should do is they should absolutely do a promo now of trying to get people to wear these at Packers games if they're smart.
If this company,
I'm calling them.
Even if
calling them.
This line of wear is defunct, I think they should bring it back just to kind of thumb their nose at them a little bit.
Yeah,
just say, hey,
we just came out with the Iceman collection.
And I mean, hey, if they want to try and get some sales and sell it in blue,
are you heading to the frozen tundra
in navy and orange? I'd take it. If they want to also do the Green Bay Packers colors,
no, I was going to say do the Green Bay Packers colors.
Yeah, I also think try and take advantage of Bears fans. The city of Indiana's current. I mean, the state.
When did capitalist Josh enter the chat? Who is this guy?
I just think, hey, if there's some bozos and they can hack together something and put colors on it and not say it's Bears gear and try and convince people. I mean, if you put the lacrosse Iceman boots out there, people are going to see them. That's classic SEO.
Look at you, business Joshy. Yeah, I love it. And I think
this company started in 1897.
Damn!
As a rubber mill. Arthur S. Funk, the son of lacrosse founder Michael Funk. Pioneers of synthetic rubber, also coined as neoprene.
The more you know.
Unbelievable.
This is all part of the great state of Wisconsin. Denying Caleb Williams a
The
trademark.
one thing I haven't gotten confirmation is that it's Wisconsin.
Me either.
It feels Wisconsin.
Okay, why don't I just ask straight up? Lacrosse Footwear headquarters. Oh, God.
Oregon?
Portland, Oregon. Founded where? Oh, please. Okay, we're good. In 1897, it was founded in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Great, love that.
All right, saved by the founding.
I felt like there wasn't a lot of lacrosses out there, but I started to leak confidence as we looked.
You don't see the state of Wisconsin anywhere in this
No,
website.
No, but it makes sense. They went to where their customer base was more heavily found. Portland, Oregon, the Pacific Northwest, that all made sense.
As the people are starting to let me know on the Carbless Talking text line that they were based in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Phew.
So I want to hit this next because Ken in the 608 chimes in. The Miz is pitching tonight behind a paywall. I don't want to talk about the paywall, but I want to talk about the Miz in 2 minutes. Live from Summerfest, it's Kyle and Brust. Josh DiMaggio in for Kyle in 2 minutes.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
When the game matters, where you play matters even more. At Wisconsin Country Club, you're not just golfing. You're stepping into a 97-year tradition of excellence. The only private course in Milwaukee designed for those who take their game and their connections seriously. No crowded tee times, no distractions, just pristine fairways, elite competition, and conversations that carry far beyond the 18th hole. This is where deals are discussed, where relationships are built, where you belong. Elevate your game at Wisconsin Country Club. Book your private tour today and mention Good Karma for exclusive promotions.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Jen Latta. I've spent my career around athletes, coaches, and people looking for an edge. That's why I was so impressed when I visited Revival in Brookfield. From kickboxing-inspired fitness, Kaiser cutting-edge performance training, yoga, bar, Pilates, and a suite of recovery experiences that include red light therapy, infrared sauna, cold plunge, and contrast therapy, Revival is redefining fitness and wellness all under one roof. Limited Tier 1 memberships are now available while they last. Schedule a tour today at revivalbrookfield.com.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen. Tune into the Rich Eisen Show weekdays from 12 to 2, right here on 94.5 ESPN, WKTI, and WKTI HD Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. With Kyle Wallace, here's Ben Brust.
Live from beautiful Summerfest, it is Kyle and Brust without Kyle, getting ready for his wedding, literally.
Yep.
As we saw him gallivanting across the streets of downtown Milwaukee.
See those shades?
I saw those shades.
Those are sick.
Circa 1992.
They look like Matrix.
Neo style.
Yeah.
800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line, where I want to get your opinions on something I can't give up, and that is talking about Jacob Misiorowski, who pitches tonight, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the idea of something that I know is near impossible. There has only been 24 no-hitters in the history of Major League Baseball. Excuse me, perfect games. I said no-hitter. Perfect games.
Yep.
So I did what I always do. I recently looked, and if Miz had pitched like he had the last 8 to 10 starts, it was like 1 in every 350 starts through 200,000 simulations ran, that he would throw 1 every 350 games if he was pitching like he did the last 8 games. Now you got to take the whole body of work. That was a little higher. But what I do know is when you throw less than 100 pitches with 15 strikeouts, face the minimum, and only give up 1 hit, you have me itching to see what you can do no matter what. Even if it's not a perfect game, you have me itching to see what you can do. So what did I do? I looked up the perfect games in MLB history. The first 12 all happened pre-1991. There are 3, according to Baseball Almanac and Baseball Reference, that have unknown pitch counts. So that makes me feel great. So there's 9 averaged out, first 9 of the 12 perfect games from 1880, damn, to 1988. Yes. The average pitches thrown in those perfect games was 96.7 pitches amongst 9 with data. The last 12 perfect games have happened from 1991 through 2023 with an average of 107.6 pitches. So, that gets me even more excited. Because, how could it not? He faced the minimum in 95 pitches, Josh.
You're really fixated on the pitches thing.
Yes. But I also have the defense behind him. I have the didn't touch ball 3, keeping the pitch count down because he's not going to be Miz is not going to do a 120 pitch perfect game even if he's through 7.
No. I'm less convinced by the pitch thing. I'm more caught up by the overall numbers of it. I'm glad you didn't just let it stick to the first previous before baseball was integrated.
Yeah, I went to 1991 seems
like a fair thing to do
with
there.
some names you could recognize.
Yeah.
I mean, Sandy Koufax was in there in the olden days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Catfish Hunter, all-time
Catfish Hunter, what a name.
All-time great baseball name there.
What a name.
And what are some of the other names? Start from the bottom, read your way up, because I remember a handful of these.
Dennis Martinez, Kenny Rogers, David Wells.
Okay.
David Cone.
Okay.
Randy Johnson.
Okay.
Mark Burley. You know Mark?
I know Mark.
Okay. Dallas Braden.
Uh-huh.
Roy Halladay.
The one that sticks out is going to be Dallas Braden as the one of what the heck happened
there? Philip Humber.
Okay.
Matt Cain.
Yep.
Felix Hernandez. And Domingo Herman.
So, I mean, those are all pretty great pitchers in there. There's some Hall of Fame names in there. There's some Hall of really great.
It just, again, it's hurt. This actually might end up hurting my point.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how Hall of Fame-y you are.
No. There's definitely guys on that list that never sniffed being in the Hall of Fame and never will.
All I'm saying is I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up on the idea that Jacob Mizrowski could do it at any point.
It's the one thing I appreciate about you. You're not easy to just give in and say, all right, I give up. It's not worth it. But what I think what we're learning here, and we're learning as a group, that you don't necessarily have to be the best pitcher in baseball to do it. Now, certainly Randy Johnson, when he did it, was one of the best players. Mark Burley had some very big moments, Roy Halladay was an amazing game. I believe he did that in a playoff game, if I remember correctly. The only perfect game. And I remember that one distinctly. I was watching that. That was the when ESPN broke into coverage to bring you like the final 3 outs of that game.
That seems a little better than them doing it for Judge every second they could.
Yeah, that felt a little forced, a little out there. The thing where I wanted to see is Gabe brought this up, and I thought this might be a happy medium.
Gabe Neitzel, host of Jen, Gabe, and Chewy, 94.5 ESPN.
I think we should be more focused on the Miz completing the immaculate inning.
He's been close.
9 strikes, 3 strikeouts. I've seen him do, I think it was 10.
10?
Yes.
I was at that game.
Yes, I was as well. And the whole time I'm watching going, I think he's...
Yeah, I was like, is this an immaculate?
Yeah. And then I believe they followed off strike 2 and then was immediately struck out after that. That was how that ended up happening. But I think that's the one we can, set our clock. Not good enough.
That's you and Gabe. You and Gabe could be looking for immaculate innings. I'm looking for history. History from The Miz. And maybe I have too high of expectations. I don't know. We've had a Yingling legend on with us, Ryan Braun, yesterday with me and Josh. Here's what he had to say about my expectations for Miz.
It's fun as a fan to tune in every 5th day or 6th day and know it's a legitimate possibility. I mean, the pure stuff is as good or better than anybody in the history of the sport, and he's doing it at a really high level. But I think it's almost unfair to have that expectation.
Fine, call me unfair. Call me unfair because he put the unfair at the end. Everything he said up to leading to it might be unfair was like he's pitching better than anybody right now in the history of baseball. That's a former MVP talking about Jacob Mizrowski.
If all-time Brewers legend telling you that's unfair expectations,
nope.
For a guy we already have unfair expectations, I don't even know what we're doing here. There's nothing I can do. All right, so there's been 24 perfect games in the history of the MLB. There's been 121 immaculate innings. That's still crazy lofty of a goal, but it feels so much more attainable.
Sure, maybe to you.
I think we need to refocus.
I think a perfect game is more attainable.
I think you're setting yourself up for failure and disappointment in a way that is unhealthy and going to lead to you not fully experiencing and enjoying the Miz.
You're probably right, but I'm not going to change.
You're gonna get frustrated every single time. Where he got a hit. I
can't enjoy the game now.
Oh, jeez. And then he's gonna go out there, throw 7, give up 2 hits,
but that's
no
the thing.
runs.
That's the thing. Is you're wrong in that. Like, because if he gives up a hit, I will then move my mind to how many strikeouts can he get this game. I will move it to like, are we gonna see a 20K? Like, if it's not a perfect game, then I'm gonna say, okay, can he get to 20Ks? I know 20K has been done before, but I just want to see Jacob Mizorowski do it because he has such nasty stuff.
I think we should ask the audience because I think a lot of people are going to be on mine and Gabe's side. An immaculate inning is way more attainable. 121 of them versus 24. And what it takes, you have to be great.
That'd be boring.
You have to be great for, 5 minutes that you'll be on the mound, where you want
I hold Jacob
2.5 hours
to standards that I know he's capable of. I know he's going to do an immaculate inning, so that's easy peasy. That's easy peasy. That's not even on the list.
It's already been written.
It's already in the Ben Brust record books. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Josh, if you're at the game and Miz does the immaculate inning, I don't even think you'll realize it, to be honest.
Oh, I will.
No,
I will.
You've got people talking.
I noticed it when I was at the last one, and he was on the verge of doing it.
Yeah.
Don't question me and how locked I am on some fastballs, brother. Don't take me out that way. I'm paying attention. I'm locked in.
David chimes in on the Cardinals Talking text line, but what if he does both in the same game? Now we're speaking my language, David. I'm looking for an immaculate inning and perfect game
I was gonna say,
every time the
Miz
pitches.
Been an immaculate inning
and
in a perfect game?
Yep.
Let's see.
Now, David, you don't know what you've done.
No.
You do not know what you've done. You've unleashed the beast.
The answer to that is no. That has never happened.
The answer
before.
to that is it's going to happen.
So now it feels
tonight. While I'm there.
Now I have to go back to the first hour of the program where you were saying, Giannis is more freaky than the Miz. If you're expecting a perfect game, 1 out of 24,
I'm not expecting it in reality. I'm expecting it in a dumb brain.
Well, then I guess I concede. You win.
I win.
I don't know where to go from there.
I feel like I'm in Big Daddy right now, and we're playing the hand of poker, and I lose, but I just say I win, and I collect the chips.
And then I just have to say, great game, Ben Brust.
Good job.
You gave me a run for my money out there.
So an immaculate inning plus a perfect game should be on your radar whenever Jacob Mizorowski takes the mound. And if he doesn't do that, look for 27 strikeouts in a game.
Well, that's actually one of my points I was going to ask. 18 strikeouts in a game. Ben Sheets did it, and so have 29 others. 18 strikes or more in a game. A little bit more than perfect games. Where does that fall in the pantheon of Miz possible achievements?
It's tonight.
Oh, okay.
It's tonight, C-Cat. What do you mean?
The thing is, the Miz is uniquely positioned to flirt with that record because – a lot of times when you're striking out a ton of people, it's like the curveball is unhittable and just people can't find it. He can go up there and not throw anything but a fastball for like multiple innings, and the opponents aren't even close. They're nowhere near it. And that's the thing.
Because they're scared he might throw that off speed sometime.
Yes. So that's the one thing where I think that's a fair record, and especially if you don't get to 3-ball counts ever, and you're not even flirting with walks, that's how you end up there.
Ken, sorry I missed this one. Can't the Miz do both in the same game? Yeah, you and David are opening up my eyes to more possibilities of what Jacob Mizorowski can do anytime he takes the mound.
Bananas.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby, immaculate inning, perfect game, 20 strikeouts all in one. I'm telling you, you heard it here first if it ever happens. I'm putting a patent and a trademark on this.
This is certainly unique territory for you to stake out. You want to be the guy.
I am the guy
who's predicting.
But I'm not predicting a specific game. I just think it could happen tonight. And if it doesn't happen tonight, it'll happen the next time.
You're so bold.
Very
bold and beautiful Ben Brust.
Well, we have something to look forward to. Are you going tonight?
I am not.
I'm catching you on the Miz counter. I've seen him in person. You're going to miss
I'll be watching.
The Immaculate Perfect game from the couch.
I'll be watching. Bring it Apple TV or hell.
Are you signed up for your free subscription?
I actually have a subscription thanks to my cell phone provider.
There it is. Well, again, I'm a little bit ahead of myself, but that's what I do.
A little bit.
You probably
if you were to consider, think of being out over your skis. You know, your chin gets out over them. You're upside down.
Dude, I fell down the cliff already.
Yeah,
I'm all the way down.
You're near the bottom.
But if I could do this, I could. I don't think they offer it, but they offer just about everything else at Potawatomi Casino Hotel and their amazing sports book. There's a menu with big food items for you to enjoy, new brunch items as well. All-day brunch steak and eggs, a steak and bagel sandwich, pancakes, and more. Wisconsin-style appetizers that, of course, feature a lot of cheese. Build your own burger. Desserts highlighted by the MVP Turtle Sundae. Tons of cold beverages to go with your meal. Enjoy the 2,000-square-foot video wall. Check out table games, bingo, slot machines, whatever you're into. They have it all at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Bet above the rest at Potawatomi and check out that sports book. Go to the kiosk and have some fun. Kyle Wallace is getting married tomorrow, but he, even in 3 days, said many outrageous things. We play what we do every Friday. It's similar to what Joshy's created with Chewy on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Guess who Kyle was talking about coming up next?
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yeah, play some defense on him or something.
You're asking the wrong person.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. You're along for the ride with Kyle and Brust.
Somehow she still loves you. Still fascinating to me.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We've got a broken down vehicle on 94 North right around Howard Avenue that's gumming up the works south towards the Plainfield Curve and the airport. So if you're heading north, keep an eye out on the right side of the road. This is where a semi is involved. Once you get north of there, you are free and clear. 4145 anywhere north and south between Highway 145 and Capitol Drive will be slow through construction. 43 heading south towards downtown from Brown Deer Road over towards Silver Springs going to be a bit slow. And we've also got backups right around American Family Field, anywhere on 94 east and west between 27th Street and Mitchell Boulevard, and eastbound backups actually begin right around 84th Street. And checking the Storm Team forecast, partly cloudy, 56 your overnight low, sunny and comfy Saturday with a high of 73. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Adam Roberts on 94.5 ESPN.
All the antics.
We had the same situation when I played with Holmgren.
You okay?
I almost broke my chair.
Yeah, you almost fell out of your chair there.
All the action.
Micah Parsons is healthy, and if Tucker Kraft is healthy, the Packers are in that Super Bowl. I think that they would have run through the NFC. I think they beat Seattle.
I think that they are the NFC representative in that game.
The best of both worlds lives right here. Jen, Gabe, and Chewy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 9 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. You'll be surprised at how much you'll get for your trade at the Cunis Trade-Up event, happening now at your nearby Milwaukee Metro Cunis dealerships in Oak Creek, Greenfield, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall. That's right. Any make, any model, any condition. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus and take advantage of great new vehicle specials from Chevrolet, GMC, and Buick. Looking for value? Shop over 3,000 pre-owned vehicles group-wide with models for every lifestyle and payments for every budget. Plus, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. The Cunis Trade-Up event is happening now. Get a $1,000 trade-in bonus. Any make, any model, any condition. For a limited time only. Find your nearest location at shopcunis.com.
Meet Jim and Rita.
We went on a motorcycle trip.
But somewhere in Wyoming, Jim and Rita were in a serious accident.
They blocked off the interstate and everything and took us to the hospital.
Sometime later, Rita made a discovery.
She had noticed that the bracelet was gone. And I asked the trooper, is there a chance we can go out there and see if it's still there?
And amazingly,
he found a couple of pieces.
It was only 2 tiny links of the bracelet.
Jim was determined to buy Rita another bracelet from Kessler's.
And I had my checkbook in my hand.
But when he arrived there,
and I said, okay, how much? And she says, that's part of our warranty.
Jim and Rita discovered the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty.
It's just amazing that you guys do this.
And it's true.
If you bought it at Kessler's, it's guaranteed. It's just that simple.
It surely is miraculous.
Read the Kessler's miraculous no small print warranty yourself at Kessler'sDiamonds.com.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
How Jacob Mizarowski can make history tonight on the Carbus Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. Now, Kyle Wallace is not here, but he says outrageous things that we need to remember, and we do that with guess who?
Out of context and completely out of control.
She knew he was cheating.
One voice, endless confusion.
It's just you don't mind just being okay. Look at you.
Who is Kyle talking about this time?
At a certain point, you're going to have to take that disrespect and say, bleep everybody.
It's Guess Who on Kyle and Brust.
All right, C-Cat running the show, your first time executing. We'll see how you do. Take it away.
Well, fellas, thank you so much for entrusting this incredible segment with yours truly. We're going to start with this one from Kyle Wallace. This week, he had this to say.
Go ahead, get you a goose.
One more time for the people in the back that may have not have heard Kyle saying what?
Go ahead, get you a goose.
Go ahead and get you a goose. He said this on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday?
Uh-huh.
So usually I feel like I have a way of guessing.
Yeah, usually that you can find a way to guess.
Right. Go ahead and get you a goose. Like a goose, a Canada goose, the coat.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Is that it?
Something about
down feathers?
Jaime Jaquez being from Cali.
Okay.
Playing in Miami and now going to Milwaukee.
Wow.
Good job, Josh.
Yes.
How about that? Here's what the entire clip sounds like.
Jaime Jaquez. Now Jaime, he's a Cali guy. Went to Miami.
Now, go ahead, get you a goose, a Canadian goose. Because don't just get idiot. You need to get the warmest one you can find.
I can't believe I nailed that.
Because even when we go on vacation and we come back, we like, little chilies.
How about that?
Wow.
Guess the correct player and all.
Well done. I cannot believe
that was a collaborative effort. You guys were at odds yesterday during over-under where the fingers are going anywhere but at yourselves, but that one was a great job, fellas.
That's teamwork.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Boom.
All right, this next one, Kyle had this to say. Take a listen.
Sorry, that came off as disrespectful. No disrespect, man. I'm just
okay.
No.
Ooh, who or what could possibly been disrespected?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
By Kyle. One more time, what he had to say.
Sorry, that came off as disrespectful. No disrespect, man. I'm just
okay.
No.
Was it something said at C-Cat's expense?
No.
Okay.
No, it had something to do with women. C-Cat, am I right on that part?
I think you're in the ballpark.
Oh, man. Can I excuse myself from this guy?
No, you didn't say it. We're just guessing.
Now I feel bad laughing about it. I have no idea what he said.
Well, let's find out together because I get a half a point.
He's rich and famous, and he has attractive women that want to be around him. He got a baby mama that's attractive who used to date Kyle Kuzma. Crazy, right?
Oh, they're on the same team?
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma is currently a Milwaukee Buck.
I mean, let's be honest.
They all pass these women around.
Okay, I was going to say a little more subtle, but you just
no,
jumped right in.
That came off as disrespectful. No disrespect, man. I'm just
okay.
No, what I'm no. What I'm trying to say is what I've realized is that a lot of these women who are very attractive, who happen to date NBA players or NFL players, they date multiple.
It didn't help. His explanation.
I told him
help.
that at the end. I said, the more you talk, the worse it goes.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Oh my gosh!
I did feel the need with Kyle not here to give him the clarification at the end. That felt like a little bit dirty. If I didn't.
You gave him plenty of room. I don't know if it.
I don't know if it helped him.
Yeah.
They just passed them around. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
What did Kyle have to say when he meant this?
I'm not. True story.
Whoa. He's stumbling over himself a little bit. True story.
I'm not. True story.
What did Kyle have to say this week that maybe we think is a fake story?
He told a fake story?
I'm guessing I thought it was a fake story. I feel like I've done really well for the first two.
Yeah,
this could be absolutely anything.
This one you'd have to help me a lot on. I at least could take Goose and guess from that. But Kyle says a lot of stuff throughout the course of any program. And some of it seems even more wild than the rest. I'm not one to call him a liar. It seems like you were insinuating that, though.
Let's see what he was insinuating.
I'm not. True story. My little cousin, the gift I give to them every time they turn 18, every single last one of them, I say I'm going to have you as an authorized user for the credit card. You only use it strategically and for emergencies.
Wait.
And whenever you use it.
You authorize them on one of yours?
I authorize them as users on my credit card, and I let them know you have to pay me whatever you spend.
Yep, so that's Kyle gives his cousins a credit card.
He's got a lot of cousins, by the way.
Uh-huh.
So that was expert level.
It's a wise financial move for people looking to start their credit, as long as it doesn't get out of hand. And
he did talk about how one of his cousins got out of hand.
Yeah.
But over a $30 lunch, though.
Yes.
He's on his case for a $30 lunch.
That's what makes it so specially Kyle. He gives these kids the ability.
How are they going to build up credit on a $10 purchase?
Right, to use a credit card. But if you surpass $25, you're getting a talking to.
Hey, kid, what did I say?
And I understand you're giving these kids the ability to spend a lot of money, and I don't know how many people he's given the ability to be an authorized user on. But what my main question there is, how many and what potentially could be his bill over the course? Are there 10 cousins? Are there 4?
$10 meals.
What's their credit limit?
No, it's not what their credit limit is what's their spending limit, because $30 is too much. And like you said, it gets you the parent talk.
I mean, I don't typically buy $30 lunches, but I've certainly come across them, and it was just me.
And
of course, right?
A culprit on Guess Who happens to be with the show today, where one's very own Josh DiMaggio had this to say.
You started that with, I'm being tough. Not a tough guy.
I'm not a tough. Okay, I lied about that part. I'm not a tough guy.
Why'd you say that?
I remember that. I think it was because we were talking about it being chilly.
Easily.
And you were like, I'm being tough right now, but you reminded me virtually every break how cold you were. You were talking about your goosies.
my goosey bumps.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are right on the money.
Oh, I'm tough enough to not need any more clothes than putting on whatever I wear, and it's summer. I'm not gonna give in to the fact that it could be cooler. I'm a liar.
Now you're just lying to everyone.
No, I'm not.
You may think that, but you started that with, I'm being tough. Not a tough guy.
I'm not a tough. Okay, I lied about that part. I'm not a tough guy. I know that.
And that was a
not a tough guy,
and
I was not tough.
You weren't
with the
being
weather.
tough. You weren't talking tough.
And I didn't walk the tough.
You just qualified on your own. I'm being tough.
I think I was doing the thing where you try and speak something into existence, knowing that I was never going to be able to do that. We will continue on. Good job on your first Guess Who, C-Cat. Live from Summerfest, it's Kyle and Brust. Don't go anywhere.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Yes, I want to be a piece of meat. Yes. That is exactly what. Yes, does it boost my confidence? Absolutely.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Towards downtown Milwaukee. The left lane right now near Car Ferry Road is going to be blocked due to some debris. You don't have a visual on it, but that left lane is closed as you're heading north on 794 towards the Hone Bridge. Volume starting to pick up elsewhere across the system as well. 43 north and south between Capitol Drive and the Marquette is going to be heavy either direction, as is 94 right around American Family Field as Brewers and Cubs traffic starts to head in. The backups heading out 94 eastbound begin around 92nd Street and work their way all the way over to 27th. And 4145 north and south from Highway 100 all the way up to Highway 145 is going to be slow due to ongoing construction. And checking the Storm Team forecast, 56, partly cloudy overnight, sunny 73 on Saturday. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Adam Roberts on 94.5 ESPN.
Heading to Milwaukee's east side, make Veer North your first stop. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Stroh. Here to tell you at Veer North you can catch the big game, hop on a shuttle to the stadium, or hang out for live music all summer long. Elevated food, craft drinks, and a packed event lineup. Veer North knows how to keep the energy going as the weather starts to warm up. Close to Fiserv Forum, Summerfest at UWM. It's the perfect place to pregame, postgame, or just stay for the whole thing. Veer North, right where Milwaukee comes together.
From our food to our water, we all care where the things we put into our bodies come from. So why does that change when it comes to peptides? At Mentality, we know exactly where ours come from. Pharmaceutical grade, medically supervised, and formulated for you. And trusted by more than 10,000 patients since 2014. Mentality, the first of its kind, is still the best of its kind. Right now, all new patients receive a free consultation plus 10% off treatment. Book your appointment at lowtusa.com. That's lowtusa.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Brewers-Cubs action on a weekend? Yeah, you're gonna want to see this. Be here Friday, June 26th through Sunday, June 28th for the first matchup between the Brewers and Cubs at American Family Field of 2026. You know what happened last time, and it's time to defend home field once again. One thing's for sure, big moments are bound to happen. Score your seat for another chapter in the Brewers-Cubs rivalry now at Brewers.com.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust live from Summerfest in the Gruber Law Offices Sports Zone in the Pella Remote Studio.
Why'd you go radio announcer voice there?
I didn't. There's just a little twist going on here.
There is a
Ben
twist.
Brust, joined by Josh DiMaggio in for Kyle Wallace, and on the Yingling guest hotline is Jason Wilde. Jason, what do we have the pleasure?
Well, hello, gentlemen. Long-time caller, no-time listener. Great to be on the program. Well, I just thought it was worthwhile. And believe me, in no way am I calling to apologize. Because I think I made a funny joke today on social media, and I saw you got wind of it as well, and it was all in good fun. You know I love you, Ben. Have you made my job harder sometimes by being a knucklehead? Absolutely. Do I still think you're a talent? It has been a while, and I want to acknowledge that.
Yes, appreciate that.
I mean, I don't mean to be negative, but there's probably a pretty good chance it'll happen again. But it has definitely been a while.
We're not out of the woods.
and yeah, exactly. Just gotta be careful. But I just wanted to say, because I actually saw it because our friend Matt LePay retweeted it. And I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter anymore, as you know, but I was glad I came across this. A clutch shot that you made against Oregon, and he made a really good point about how everybody remembers the half-court heave, but that was a big-time shot. And I just thought, I jokingly, emphasis on jokingly, said, wait, Ben Brust used to play basketball? I thought he was just a hot take artist. No, I didn't have that part. But I just wanted to recognize, and I actually wanted to ask you, because what's cool about that, and, we all that do this have had varying sports experiences, right? Like, I hit my only high school home run in a game that we lost to Shoreland Lutheran, like 13-3. But it was a great moment for me, but I really hate losing, and so I never really enjoyed it that much as I probably should have. I watched Sydney and Maddie compete, and I try to emphasize to them, look, every one of these opportunities are such a great gift, and just enjoy every minute of it. Play hard. If it's not good enough, it's not good enough. But enjoy this, because someday you're going to be old like me, and you're going to wish you could still do this. And I just thought, after watching that reel a couple of times, that is a feeling that most of us will never experience. Like, even if you play at like grade school or high school or whatever you play, the opportunity to make a big base hit or a big basket or a big catch or a big throw, whatever it might be, a big goal in a clutch situation like that, most of us don't get to experience that. So I wanted to just call in and ask you your memories of that moment. And I think you guys should reshare it on social, because it was really, it had a profound effect on me. And I know that I've never put the phrase Ben Brust and had a profound effect on me in the same sentence until today.
I don't think I'm living on the same universe that I've lived in the last 34 years right now, Jason. I think you'll love the backstory to what you're talking about. For those who don't know, Jason was posting a clip from the round of 32 in 2014 against Oregon at the Bradley Center. So people always ask me, as a Wisconsin Badger basketball player, like, half-court shot against Michigan, and people that came up to me before the show and talked about that with me actually here at Summerfest. But to me, when people talk, like, they say, that has to be your number one memory, right? I go, it's not, actually. My number one memory is against Arizona in the Elite Eight of that season, where I didn't play bad, I didn't play good or well. I just survived, because that was the most nervous I'd ever been. I never got nervous for a game. But the opportunity to go to a Final Four as a senior was something you dream about as a kid. And without that round of 32 game at Oregon, also there's an expectation factor for the 2015 team. If we don't get to the Final Four in 2014, is their goal the same in 2015 to go to the national championship? So being down by 13 at halftime at the Bradley Center to Oregon in that game, I wasn't thinking about that shot was breaking the record for all-time three-pointers made in Wisconsin basketball history by Tim Locum. I'm sitting there at halftime. I don't remember a word Bo Ryan said. I just talked about how, in my head, I can't let this be the end of my career. And it was about those moments, right? Like, it wasn't about we went on an 11-2 run to start the second half. I don't think I did a thing other than play good defensive rebound. I didn't score or whatever. I watched the ball go through the hoop, and I just felt exhilaration because of the team. And although I didn't do much against Arizona, as much as I would have liked to contribute personally, all I cared about was the buzzer going off and the goosebumps I've had for all the work you put in to go to a Final Four. So Michigan was an amazing moment, and hitting the 3 in overtime to win and celebrating in Madison was amazing. But yes, without that basket and winning that game, is the trajectory of the 2015 team the same as well? And that's things that I've talked about with our teammates. So a big moment nonetheless. And your guy Sylvie from Waddle and Sylvie was in the crowd. He's in that clip. I don't know if you saw him sitting next to Barstool Big Cat, who's a Madison grad. I gave them tickets to that game at the Bradley Center. So it was a big moment. One of my favorite moments ever as an athlete.
So I think the other part of this that if you don't mind, I know you guys have lots of highbrow sports talk planned, so I don't want to.
I'm on the Homer Hour tonight, so I got a ton more today.
Oh, good. Thank God I'm not on the Homer Hour on Fridays. So, so you said something really interesting there about being nervous for that Arizona game. So, and I was telling Tausch this yesterday. So, look, I think Sid's a pretty decent volleyball setter. She played pretty well as a freshman. Yesterday, she got her first opportunity to play with the varsity, and it's only summer league. I get it. And you've got great summer league moments. You and Giannis playing together, right?
Yeah.
But she's got a lot of me, but she's got a lot of her mom in her too. And she was so pissed after the first game because she didn't play well. And I'm like, look, take a deep breath. It's your first time playing with varsity teammates. It's okay. She had 2 more varsity matches and then 3 more JV matches. Yes, but I'm like, look, all right, take a deep breath. That game's over. You guys always hear it. Next possession or next play or next at bat, whatever it is. There's nothing you can do about the past. But she's not a kid who gets nervous. And you were just saying that you were not that guy either until that game. So what are the tricks of the trade, if you will? Because I'm always looking for ways to help them kind of deal with the different things you face as an athlete, because Lord knows they didn't get a father with the great, vast experience of high-level competition. What do you do to overcome that? Like, how did you just never overcome it in that game, or did you eventually kind of get past it? How did it play out for you?
So that game specifically, heading into the Elite Eight game against Arizona, I had shot the ball incredibly well. I think I was over 50% in the entire NCAA tournament that year, where Arizona was an amazing defensive team, and I was really part of their game plan to make sure that I didn't get good looks. So the best defender on the wing was guarding me, because when I shot well, we usually won. Like, I'm not just saying that because I did it. It's just because it was a big factor of how we were able to have success offensively.
Yep.
So I hit a 3 in overtime, a big 3 actually. It was more so nervous because I wanted something so bad that I aspired to do my entire life. I don't think I just didn't do anything out of character. I didn't force it, and so in my head maybe I told myself I played worse because I had been scoring and shooting well, but I was definitely nervous because I wanted to do something special. The thing that I would say for them is, in any other game, why I wasn't nervous is if you go back to the preparation and what you did to get to where you are, you have to trust that what you did is setting you up for that moment, right? Like, you're not going to be nervous if you have the confidence in all the work that you put in. You're going to be nervous. It's like taking a test in school. If you didn't study, you're probably going to be nervous. You know why? Because you're not prepared for it. But if you have put in the work and you're ready and you've created game situations in your head in practice or by yourself or in practice with the coaches, and you've pretty much done everything you can do to prepare yourself, then there's no reason to be nervous, because you've mastered an art and you got to go out and perform. So there's no reason to be nervous unless it's something you haven't experienced before, and that's something I haven't experienced before, and with age and time becomes more comfortability in what you do. So it's going to be natural for them, but it's all about preparation, anything you do. If you're prepared, you're not going to be nervous. If you're not, people are going to know, and you're going to know internally, and it's probably going to show.
And not that you had a lot of bad games. I'm not saying that, but I'm sure you had a few. And that's one of the things that I was proudest about with Sid yesterday, was that she didn't go in the tank. She felt crappy after that first match, and then She really did. She kind of settled in, and I just think that's so important for any athlete, right? Because no one, not even, Jordan used to do this commercial where he talked about how many times he missed the last shot. And I remember calling it up after Giannis insisted to Eric Name after their NBA playoff exit a couple of years ago that it wasn't a failure. We all have failures. And I disagreed vehemently with Giannis on that, because what you do when you fail is you also learn and grow and you get motivated and all these other things come out of it. But I just, I think even you probably had a few games that you were not pleased with, and then you're eager for the next opportunity to be
you
better.
Go to the gym,
and
you go
that's all
back
it
to the
takes.
basics, you go back to the things that got you to where you are, and you trust and believe that all the work you put in will show up on the performance day. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't mean to crash your show.
I think that it's an important moment for Badger history, myself, and the people who ran the scores table for the NCAA tournament at the Bradley Center were the same people who I got to know at Fiserv Forum. And Bo Ryan tells the story, and I tell it as well because it's true. They've done Bradley Center games in the 2001 Eastern Conference Finals. They said that game against Oregon, that was the loudest they had ever heard the Bradley Center. So that's been echoed many times. So that's why I said RIP Bradley Center to the tweet reply to you.
Well, it was an awesome. I'm glad we got to do that. I was in the Bradley Center for those games. I was not there for your shot. I was in Philadelphia for Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, which, if you're a Bucks fan, completely sucked. But other than that, thank you for sharing your experience. I'm glad that I called. You did not disappoint me the way you often have in the past.
Jason, before we let you go, can I ask why?
That was a joke, by the way, Joshy.
I didn't even hear you finish the sentence. I'm going to be totally honest.
He's
I'm eager to ask this question. What
okay.
led or what precipitated the two-fisted slopper video that was sent in the Wildy and Tausch group chat today? I did not get a chance to hear this discussed. And I was just curious why something I learned about not long ago, but now has seemingly become something. I've seen them show it at AmFam Field now before games. I was wondering why you guys were discussing that.
So that's a good question. And as much as I would love to not show my age, I don't remember what precipitated bringing him up. I do know that it led to this conversation, and Tausch had never heard of him. He had no idea who he was, and I was like, no, come on, he is like an icon. And then, of course, his mind goes directly to the gutter and says, oh, you better watch what you're saying and don't Google that on a work computer. And I did not go there at all, because I remember just this, beer-bellied, tank top wearing drunk, cartoonishly making his way through the aisles when I was a kid, going to Brewers games at County Stadium. And I was just, I know I'm a little bit older than Tausch, but he just had his birthday, so I think there's 5 years between us. And the fact that he had never seen it before just was, I was blown away by that, because he, talk about, I don't want to tell the Brewers how to do their business. They do a great job of marketing. All their different giveaways seem to be huge hits. I don't know how it's possible that there hasn't been a two-fisted slopper bobblehead giveaway.
Yeah, that's such a good point.
Feels like a missed
we'll pass
opportunity.
it along. We got to pass that along to the appropriate parties.
I can text Marty Ronsky right now and ask her when we get in the two-fisted slopper. Was that the time when you could bring beers into the stadium? I know you could do that at Packers games. Was that allowed in County Stadium at the time?
So if you listened to Sunday Karma last Sunday, you heard me talk about my childhood experiences of going to Brewers and Packers games growing up at County Stadium. My dad was a serial beat the traffic guy. We missed the end of the 87 winning streak Easter game because we were in the car for it. It was the greatest moment I've ever listened to on the radio in my life.
Shout out you.
when Rob Deere and Dale Swaim go yard. Look. My dad had his positive and negative traits, but one thing that I appreciated was that he did not bring his own beer to the games, and he did not drink beer when he was taking us to the games. So I don't know if you were able to bring it in or not. Now, later in my life, when I would go to games without him, I know that there were people in my group, I don't drink, but those who did, who were I don't want to criticize Jesse's dad specifically because I don't think it was his fault. But we all know Jesse's dad was an usher,
Yes.
and
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, how people manage to come into the stadium with their own, shall we say, beverages.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest. If Paula and the girls really want to go to a game this year, we have not carved out time in our schedule to go. If I was going to sneak in a beverage, though, it would be a bubbler drink. It would not be anything alcoholic. I just don't know how they got away with it back then. I don't know if the security was just that lax or what, but man, I don't know how they brought some of the stuff in they brought in.
Is that a bubbler in your pants, Jason? You're just happy to see me.
There you go. We went a long way for that, and that was an outstanding line to deliver to close it out. Well done.
Jason, what I need to tell you right now before we let you go is, if you can, on the ESPN Wisconsin app or YouTube or on your radio dial if you're in the area, there is something that you can relate to more than ever that I will share coming up next on Kyle and Brust. We appreciate the time.
I'm going to stay on hold. That way it's the easiest way for me while I walk the dog.
Easy enough.
Sounds good. Well, I'm going to tell you real quick before we get to that about the 4th of July. And Iron Jock is celebrating with one of the biggest deals of the summer from June 25th through July 6th. Get 40% off all Iron Jock gear with a minimum purchase of $50 using the code ESPN40. ESPN40 at checkout. Excludes clearance and gift cards. Whether you're training, traveling, or grilling out, or just staying active this summer, Iron Jock gear is built to keep up and built in Wisconsin. Shop now at ironjock.com. That's ironjoc.com. I told you I got something to share. Next.
You're surviving Kyle and Brust.
I don't know about you. I like to be gawked at, okay?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Maybe your summer sounds like country. Maybe it sounds like rock. Maybe it sounds like pop or hip hop. However your summer sounds, you'll find it at Summerfest. With hundreds of artists, great food, lakefront views, and unforgettable summer nights, there's something for everyone. Summerfest, Milwaukee's World Festival. 3 weekends, one incredible summer tradition. Get tickets and see the lineup at summerfest.com. That's summerfest.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust talking about our great friends at Road America. Turn your day into an experience at Road America. Just a short drive from Milwaukee and Green Bay, this legendary track offers more than just racing. Walk the grounds, explore every corner, and watch action from wherever you want. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. And on-site camping lets you stay all weekend. Trans Am is up next at Road America coming June 26th through the 28th. Great food, great views, and non-stop action. Road America, where racing meets the outdoors. Check out roadamerica.com.
The heart of this country is local. It's neighbors looking out for neighbors. It's small businesses that know your name. At Piggly Wiggly, the people who run your store live right here, right alongside you. And when you shop with us, every dollar stays in the community we all call home. Stop in today and see the difference shopping local really makes. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high-alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Summertime is when you'll find the largest selection of homes on the market.
But it's the bottom of the night, as it's also the time when homes move the quickest.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Andrea Woshinski. With more buyers competing, preparation, speed, and expert local guidance can make all the difference.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
A real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Fisco is always there for your auto body care. When accidents happen, Fisco Auto Body on Forest Home in Franklin is there when you need them. Got a broken mirror? They'll take care of it. Dented bumper? Scratch paint? Fisco Auto Body will take care of it. If there's any damage you need fixed, Fisco has you covered. Their expert workmanship is guaranteed for the life of your vehicle. So stop in for all of your auto bumps and dings. Once again, you know the line. That's Fisco.
Look around your office. Does it look like 1994 called and wants its lobby back?
Most brands just show up, often amongst outdated decor.
At Captivate Exhibits, ordinary space is the enemy. Beige walls, faded graphics, that motivational poster no one reads.
That's not culture, that's camouflage.
Captivate designs and builds spaces that don't whisper, they speak. They spark conversations, people lean in.
Stop blending in and start captivating today at CaptivateExhibits.com.
What life events have you experienced over the past couple of years? Well, maybe one is coming up. The sale of a company, death, divorce, a health crisis, or helping to pay for college or a wedding. Well, Annex Wealth Management has assisted clients with life events, but planning for them can make all the difference. Knowing what you own, why you own it, and how much you're paying for it is a big part of smart financial planning. Annex has an entire in-house team that works together so you can make informed decisions when life events come up. Click Get Started at AnnexWealth.com.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Jason Wilde wasn't lying about the first-time, never-time listener, as he said he would sit on hold because I had something that he could relate to. It's Kyle and Brust live from Summerfest. The sun is peeking out. No Kyle Wallace, Josh DiMaggio in for him. I shared, I don't know, a couple days ago maybe, that the family will be expanding to a family of 4.
Yeah.
My wife is pregnant, and I said, Jason, there's something you can relate to.
Yeah, I got where we're going.
There it is. I am meant to be a girl dad. I guess I was put on this earth to raise women. Am I supposed to sound more thrilled?
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. Not at all. Was the delivery interesting?
I can tell you had.
So here's the thing.
Had your hopes.
Well, here's why. So the first trimester of pregnancy for the woman is my wife was very. It was very like it was hard, but it wasn't like as intense as it was for her this time. So because it was opposite of how the first
you got into the
trimester,
wives' tales.
I got a little like, oh my gosh, it's different. It's gonna be a boy. You know, I started buying in.
You were starting to think of all the drills you're gonna be doing in the driveway.
Oh gosh. Head up. Hold your follow through.
Making them shoot free throws to.
Not that I can't do that with my daughters because
the Wilde kids are great athletes.
Yes.
In their own respective sports.
Here's the thing: is I got the Fisher-Price hoop. My daughter right now at 2.5 shoots twice and is like, I'm
doesn't
done.
care about it.
She's like, I'm done. I'm like, come on, keep shooting. Like I'll like try and get her like.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to shoot more in the basketball hoop? No, bubbles.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, bubbles it is.
I get it.
Bubbles
Bubble
it
girl.
is. So, girl dad, here I am.
Hey, look at there's one right there. Give me a thumbs up.
Hell yeah. I got number 2 on the way.
Does that mean number 3's not far behind?
If it's up to me, it'll be very quick. But I don't carry a baby.
No, you don't. Famously.
So.
That earlier closure in the left lane on 794 North has been cleared up. We do still have a lot of volume in general across the system right now. 43 South from Hampton Avenue all the way to downtown is going to be slow to the Marquette. Heavy volume on 4145 South from Highway 145 towards Capitol Drive and north from Highway 100 up towards Hampton. Eastbound 94 going to be slow from 92nd Street past the stadium towards 27th. Traffic is brought to you by Badgerland Junk. Clear the clutter fast with simple, stress-free cleanouts from single items to full properties. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees. Visit BadgerlandJunk.com. And checking the Storm Team forecast, 56 and partly cloudy tonight, a comfy Saturday with sun and a high of 73. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Adam Roberts on 94.5 ESPN.
As we celebrate Independence Day in 250 years of American freedom, there's never been a better time to invest in the place you call home. Maybe it's that roof you've been meaning to replace, those drafty windows you've learned to live with, or that bathroom you've wanted to update for years. Whatever project you've been putting off, Exterior Pros and Baths can help. This Independence Day, you can save up to $3,000 on your next project. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com. Exterior Pros and Baths. Done right, built to last.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you big time money on tuna dishes.
5-ounce chicken in the sea tuna, just 99 cents. Or 16-ounce cremette, elbow, or rotini pasta, 99 cents too.
I can rub hot prices on tuna dishes.
Chicken in the sea, 99, or cremette, 99.
Everybody loves tuna dishes at these special prices.
Better products, better prices, better service because we're employee-owned.
Savings. It's Woodman's.
This is Brian Balaga. You're listening to 94.5 ESPN.
94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle and Brust on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour is brought to you by Siding Unlimited, the 5-time winner of the National Pella Platinum Premium Certified Contractor of the Year. Looking for new windows and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's rude they wrote the story about you. I know.
What are you doing, C-Cat? Hit it!
They all mad because I got the Torino. 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 Uno. If you ain't no, she got a bankroll. She got a bankroll. It's not a secret. She can take you. She can take you. I got a lot of problems. And I can't go. But it's okay, cause I got the Torino. Hey. Torino. Where the spin?
Tori, I think they got disconnected somehow, so it's just you and me right now.
That's what's up.
All right, Tori, we're going to head to break while they get that figured out.
You're experiencing Kyle and Brust.
Eleanor Roosevelt and Franklin D. Roosevelt.
They were kissing cousins?
They were cousins. You know that?
But were they kissing?
What do you mean they were married?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
That earlier closure in the left lane on 794 North has been cleared up. We do still have a lot of volume in general across the system right now. 43 South from Hampton Avenue all the way to downtown is going to be slow to the Marquette. Heavy volume on 4145 South from Highway 145 towards Capitol Drive and north from Highway 100 up towards Hampton. Eastbound 94 going to be slow from 92nd Street past the stadium towards 27th. Traffic is brought to you by Badgerland Junk. Clear the clutter fast with simple, stress-free cleanouts from single items to full properties. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees. Visit BadgerlandJunk.com. And checking the Storm Team forecast, 56 and partly cloudy tonight, a comfy Saturday with sun and a high of 73. Weather is brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our community from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Adam Roberts on 94.5 ESPN.
The Homer Hour with special guests every day from 5 to 6.
That's why I said the toughest part to me for the Packers is that the division is, I think, better than it's been.
The best 60 minutes of your day happens on the Homer Hour.
So the issue is, and I'm working on the T-shirt right now, this season is very simple.
This guy.
Got to win the damn division.
Weekday afternoons from 5 to 6 on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube.
Here we go! Pro football's most storied franchise has teamed up with the Midwest's greatest sportsbook, and together they make up the winningest formula. Potawatomi Sportsbook is now the official partner of your Green Bay Packers. You can bet your best on money lines, spreads, props, parlays, and more. Get the elite sports betting experience at both Carter and Milwaukee, Wisconsin locations. Bet above the rest at Potawatomi Sportsbook. More info online. Must be 21 to enter casino.
$998 buys you a magnificent diamond solitaire engagement ring at Kessler's.
A solid gold mounting shows off a big, beautiful diamond, 3/4 of a carat.
Glitter, twinkle, sparkle.
This is the definitive diamond solitaire engagement ring.
You can choose a round diamond, radiant, marquise, or oval.
3/4 of a carat. Any shape you want.
Any color of gold you want.
A 1-carat solitaire is just $1,498.
Ask to see the Evermore engagement rings at Kessler's.
You're going to be ecstatic about the color, clarity, and cut of your diamond.
Evermore.
Each of these diamonds was lovingly created in the heart of a miniature star.
Your diamond will remain.
Evermore.
Your diamond was born about the time you fell in love.
You will be in love.
Evermore.
Your diamond has been waiting patiently for you to see it, love it, and choose it.
Don't keep it waiting. Come to Kessler's.
To find the Kessler's nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Outfitting your team? Planning an event? That's a whole lot of moving pieces, and your custom apparel shouldn't be one of the headaches. At Big Frog Custom T-Shirts and more, you get more than just printed shirts. You get a local partner who helps you design it, order it, and gives you the confidence that will all come together on time. From team gear to company events, no job is too big. Big Frog delivers quality, guidance, and a smooth experience from start to finish. Skip the guesswork. Go local. Come see us in Mequon or just jump online. bigfrog.com/Mequon.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
They all mad cause I got the Torino. 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 Torino.
Oh, baby! It's Torino time on Kyle and Brust.
How y'all
keep
doing
it up,
out there?
C-Cat. This is the part where we get going.
Yeah.
No! You got a bankroll. It's not a secret.
She could take you.
She could take you. problem. Where you at, Tori?
Hey. Tori Lowe.
You didn't bring it today. I'm not pleased with you.
I think we was off. I think because
Yeah,
I think you were a
there's a
little
delay.
delayed, and I didn't want to say it
Fair enough.
because I didn't want to get off timing with the delay. So
Yeah, that's good work by you, Tori Lowe.
Yeah.
True professional, Tori Lowe.
Consummate.
It is a Tori Lowe Friday here. Real quick before we get to Tori, I got to tell you about the Princely Club because if you're looking to grow in 2026, you know where to go. It's the Princely Club of New Berlin. They have indoor-outdoor pool, indoor-outdoor tennis courts, basketball courts, a functional strength training area. But ultimately, when you walk in, you feel the environment and you feel the atmosphere of people cheering for you and looking to reach their goals. So if you're looking to grow in 2026, make the Princely Club in New Berlin your next stop. Get a tour. For my wife and I, dropping the kids off at the free childcare with the membership so we can get a workout in and go to the pool is how we love it, and you will love it too. Check out the Princeton Club for a better tomorrow. Tori Lowe, it's my first time talking to you, I think, since Giannis Antetokounmpo has been not officially, but been traded to the Miami Heat. How are you feeling, Mr. T. Lowe?
well, you know what? I posted on my Instagram. I only got 2 words, and that's thank you. That's thank you. We got a championship. We have had a tremendous ride with Giannis. And sometimes all good things must come to an end. And when I look at it from an overall standpoint, he gave us his a great run at competition during the regular season. And toward the end, we kind of was shaky in the playoffs. But like I said, we got a chip.
There's no kinda.
Yeah, it was definitely. I was trying to be nice.
Didn't make
He's
the playoffs.
being nice.
Hey,
He's being nice.
He bought my family dinner, so I'm just I don't have
forgot.
nothing
He
bad
did
to
buy
say.
your
Right.
family dinner.
Yeah, he did buy
So
my family dinner, so I'm not.
If you buy Tori Lowe's family dinner,
I might
you're
take it
blessed
easy on
forever.
you. I might
Yeah.
take it easy on you. Right.
We've got a corrupt source here. He's
Well, I don't think it's a corrupt source, but I may
It's a
not go
blunt source.
as hard on you as I won't just say you're trash or it's terrible.
After we found out that Giannis, for the better part of a year, has been working his way out of Milwaukee and has ostensibly told everyone in the Bucks organization, either through him or his representation, that he didn't want to be here and planned to be traded. Has that changed any of your opinion at him at all?
No, he bought him dinner.
Or is it just dinner?
Well, I'll say this. Only reason I say that business, when you talk about business, a lot of times, a lot of my favorite Packers had to move on due to the business side of these organizations. And I'll say this, for the last couple years, every time we lose like a star player, whether it's basketball, football, but they almost leave in a divish kind of way where they get made out to be divas and, a distraction. So I'm just happy that that didn't continue with Giannis, that, he's moved on, that the organization has moved on. We had to draft, and now we're just moving forward. And I think that now we can look forward to maybe down the road him kind of circling back, probably getting a farewell tour out of Giannis sometime down the road.
So, Tori, I don't want to rain on your parade.
What? Don't rain on me.
I mean, there was a report today from Ramona Shelburne and a lot of Bucks fans and a lot of Bucks loyalists are not happy because Giannis had the perception of, I will never request a trade. I'm loyal.
Right.
I'm this. I'm that. He put the Bucks in a spot in which he was only going to be traded to the Miami Heat or the Boston Celtics. And there was a report that there were 4 other teams with strong offers, but because Giannis didn't want to go there, they could have been better offers than what they got. They had to send him where he wanted to go. And there was dysfunction within the organization ever since Coach Budenholzer was fired. And there's just a lot of stuff that's coming out about the Giannis era, post-championship and post-Bud, that I'm shocked to see some people that are kind of calling him a little two-faced right now of what he said and what he actually wanted to do and not wanting to sign an extension no matter what because he wanted to get out of town.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think every relationship has some bad stories to add. I think any relationship you ever been in, you can take the high road or you can take the low road. And I'll say this. Miles Turner came out with a story that the plane ride started being delayed due to Giannis showing up late, and now everybody's kind of taking telling those kind of bad stories or those I call them sourpuss stories. But like I said, at the end, overall, when you talk about Giannis, the production, the excitement that he brought to Milwaukee, it's unmatched. It's unmatched, and we haven't seen it in our lifetimes. And you got to give him some grace. You got to give him some grace. Now, if it was
that's fair, because I have
right.
seen loyalists as well say, I don't love seeing what I'm seeing, but I will give him grace because of how amazing he has been over the entire era of the Giannis time being a Milwaukee Buck. And again, I always go back to, despite everything that's coming out, whether you want to be mad at him or say he turned his back on Milwaukee or he misled the fans by saying, I'm not leaving after the trade deadline, he did bring a championship for the first time in 50 years, and you can't take that away from the Milwaukee Bucks because he helped do that, scoring 50 points.
It is also fair to just say the good outweighs the negative by a lot as it pertains to Giannis. Right, it's like not even close, not worth considering. That part I do view as fair, and why I don't think I've turned that far on it. Tori Lowe,
some people can be
ready?
petty.
What's that?
Some people can be petty.
Yeah, look,
petty.
Let me tell you something. I had a girl I was talking to or whatever, and when we broke up, she asked for her sweater back. I said, "You want your sweater?" She was petty. So
were you using her sweater?
No, it was just she bought the sweater. It was a sweater she bought.
She just wanted her stuff back. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting her stuff
she
back.
Bought me the sweater and wanted to take it back.
Oh, it was for you to wear. Oh, that's petty. That's petty.
That's very petty. So I'm not going to be petty about this breakup. I mean, I wish him the best, and hopefully down the road, like I said, we can get him to circle back and have that back end of his career be right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Tori Lowe, what do you make of Packers tight end Tucker Kraft possibly becoming the highest paid tight end in the league? Do you think he's worth all that money?
As far as excitement, yes. Tucker Kraft, yes. As far as value that he adds to the Packer culture, I think that, we want to keep Tucker Kraft happy. I'm hearing that he's going to be available at the earlier than Micah Parsons, probably the first week. So, like I said, Tucker Kraft is what they call box office. He's box office. So, like I said, I'm all for it. If they can make him happy and he can continue to produce, I'm all for it. Tucker Kraft is one of my favorite Packer players right now.
Tori Lowe, if you got paid $20 million a year, what was the first thing you'd go out and buy yourself?
The first thing, at $20 million, first thing I'm going to go buy myself is maybe a nice watch.
Uh-huh.
I would buy me a nice watch.
That's an investment.
I would definitely buy me a nice watch. At that point, you could go get that nice watch that you've seen other people have that you couldn't get. And then I'll take my time after that, and I'll sort through it.
Where did that come from?
But a nice watch. Yeah.
I like asking Tori Lowe questions that and see where he goes.
I was just wondering if I missed. Tucker Kraft.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. I mean, he would be over $20 million.
Right.
Money.
It's just
okay.
I was just putting I was ballparking
it
and thinking, I don't know if Tori Lowe had he really wanted a jet ski one day if he'd set his mind.
you know those watches, those Rolex watches you see on TV all the time.
No, never heard of it.
Oh, you want to get one? You might want to get one of those at $20 million.
Tori Lowe, we appreciate the time as always, and love the work you're doing as a teammate of ours over at 620 WTMJ.
Powerful.
That's Tori Lowe on a Tori Lowe Friday. Had a little internet outage here at Summerfest. Everything went down around here. So we will continue on for a lot longer here with you, commercial free. It's like a commercial half hour free. Here with Kyle and Brust. It's Ben Brust and Josh DiMaggio live from Summerfest. And what I know right now is the All-Star Game voting is a joke. Again, I understand as the Brewers take on the Cubs, it's going to be really, really fun to see them face Greg Counsell back in town.
Greg Counsell.
Love saying Greg. It just feels good every time. But when I see Bryce Terang behind Bryson Stott in voting, it's criminal. And honestly, I don't even need to pull up the graphic. I can just tell you, in every statistical category that matters, over anything but stolen bases is tied between those two. OPS plus, slugging, on base, hits, plate appearances, games. He's a platinum freaking glover. He was on Team USA in the World Baseball Classic, and he is behind Bryson Stott in the voting of NL All-Star voting. So that makes me mad. I get it, small market, whatever, but this is where the regionalization of baseball frustrates me.
Yes.
Because there's not as many national television games. I don't know if they play on Sunday. It's not ESPN Sunday Night Baseball anymore. It's on NBC or Peacock, and it's just different now. And I hate that someone like Bryce Terang, who we are able to watch his greatness on the field and when he's at bat, go opposite field for home runs and save runs from his glove. Like it's the nature of the beast.
Instead of getting mad, I think what we need to do here, and we can do it across the station as well, but when you and I worked on Scalzo and Brust, we were the great campaigners. When we got behind something and got the audience to do it with us, all the great fans of Kyle and Brust and across ESPN Wisconsin, we were able to move mountains.
It's a little late to move mountains.
Oh, no. We got home games still. You can vote online. We need to push the fact that it's a travesty Bryce Terang isn't leading National League second baseman.
But
is it done?
He's in third, I think.
No, I thought it was second. I thought he bumped up to second.
Did he move into second, C-Cat?
I still saw him in third, but maybe an update today, recently.
So you can look at it. I'm pretty sure Ketel Marte might be leading.
Yeah.
And Bryson Stott is in second.
That's fair. I guess I thought it had switched and it had balanced out, and I was getting excited about. I thought the gap had begun to close. Maybe that's what I was looking between first and second place there. I mean, the thing is, Bryce Terang will get in.
Correct. It's more so that the way that he has to get in is dumb.
The dishonor of having to be forced in, and you can't trust the people to make honest votes. Like the Bryson Stott
or informed voting.
The way Bryce Terang dominated in the World Baseball Classic, Aaron Judge was talking about people were gathering around the
Kyle
cage.
Schwarber, two of the best home run hitters in
They're
baseball,
talking
are
about
marveling over Bryce Terang.
How they were gathered around the cage because he was putting such a ride into the ball and he looked so good. I can't believe the fact that this is still a thing. I tweeted about it when I saw the first results come out, that we need to get serious about this. And I mean, we are at the mercy of the market. And even if Brewers fans do their best, Philadelphia is bigger. That is something we have to deal with. And Ketel Marte.
Do they need to do a percentage of voting based off population sizing?
I don't know. I know
because you can get votes all over for whoever, but maybe a half of the voting should come from a percentage of local and others just the rest, because it's a crime that he's going to have to get in through the players and the baseball.
All-star rosters are determined through combination of fan voting, player ballots, and manager selections and the commissioner's office, which ensures every team at least one representative. I don't know how that stacks up in terms of starting. He's not going to start because the fan vote is the
number one.
Right. And I think the players, as we all have heard, they talk about him a lot. They talk about him a whole lot about this guy's really impressive. He's one of the premier position players in all of the MLB. So to me, the fact that it hasn't made a big enough impact is something I'm frustrated with. And it might take a year. And it might just be Bryce Terang's
name is too close to Bryson.
is something that is just, he gets up there because – I mean, Marte's a good ball player. Has he had the year Bryce Terang has had?
Absolutely
I don't think so, but everyone got used to voting for him.
I know. One thing I do need to note here, as we did talk about how Pat Murphy had back surgery yesterday, Adam McCalvey on Twitter X says, the surgery lasted 2.5 hours and was more extensive than expected, but he's back on his feet and in the office today, and he's going to be managing tonight's game. Jared Koenig, who is back up with the Brewers after being hurt, says he's stubborn, and that's what we like.
Yes.
And we joked, is he going to be in a wheelchair? Is he going to be on in the dugout? Is he going to be in a cage in the foul territory, managing from there? It looks like he will not be in the dugout, and he will be managing the game remotely.
What is it like?
Is he going to be? It's no different than.
You keep pulling with your foot there, and you're going to pull my headset right off my head.
All right, Joshy, sorry. Is it any different than when I don't know?
Was it Hugh Freeze who was
in
the hospital bed?
Somebody was calling plays from not at the stadium.
Yes, but they were looking out a window that overlooked the stadium.
Yes.
I don't think is he just going to be in his office? Like, is that allowed? Are you allowed? After the Astro scandal and what happened there, it feels like we have to have some precautionary measures taken to make sure if you're managing from somewhere that's not the dugout.
What can he do?
Get video? I don't know.
They get video probably in real time.
I have no idea, but I feel like there's got to be some rules and regulations about just managing from the back like that.
I don't know. Extenuating circumstances. He's got a 2.5-hour back surgery. He's going to be on painkillers managing the Brewers tonight.
I don't think they wrote in a provision of if you get back surgery and can't be in the dugout, we'll create a special set of circumstances. But maybe there is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some way for people to manage off-site or at a different or just in the back. I don't know. Or are they just telling us he's managing and he's not?
I bet he made the lineup card.
Yeah.
You know, like he probably picked out the lineup.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't making pitching changes before this, so he won't be doing that.
It's going to be like the practical jokers in the bunker, like Murr, Sal.
Yeah, he's got to have like a walkie-talkie.
Are
to
we
Chris
being
Hook.
bamboozled?
What do you mean? He's going to be managing. He's going to have a walkie-talkie or an earpiece or something.
I can hear it by your high-pitched voice that you're starting to leak confidence that he's actually managing. You just froze and took a picture and stopped talking because this gentleman wanted a picture with you, and you decided not to fill whatsoever.
I'm a partner for that. I thought I had a partner. You left me out to dry, or I left you out to dry.
Yes, you were the last one to. I was the last one to speak.
Well, you usually have more in the tank. I'm never worried about Joshy takes.
I didn't think you would just stop and freeze.
Kyle Wallace is getting ready for his wedding tomorrow, so Josh DiMaggio's filling in. I'm Ben Brust. We're live from Summerfest. That was catastrophic, but nowhere near as catastrophic as Seacat, who's running the next segment next.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust.
Yeah, how do we even get there? What do we do?
You're just a jerk.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We still have accident work happening right now around County Highway P and 94 West. We've got the right lane closed due to a crash. Most of the work is being focused on the right shoulder, but be mindful of that as you drive by. Also some slowdowns in Waukesha County on 94 heading east right past Highway 16. In Milwaukee County, slowdowns continue to be centered on 43 south from Capitol Drive towards the Marquette, 94 heading east from 84th Street over to 27th past American Family Field, and on 4145 south from Good Hope Road down towards Capitol Drive and northbound from Highway 100 up to Hampton. But we are starting to see volume building up also right now on 894 south from about Beloit Road through the Hale towards Forest Home, and on 94 heading north from around the airport up towards Oklahoma Avenue. And checking the Storm Team forecast, 56 and partly cloudy tonight, and a sunny and comfortable Summerfest Saturday with a high of 73. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Adam Roberts on 94.5 ESPN.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Ben Brust here for Road America, America's National Park of Speed. Get out of the house this summer and enjoy a great weekend at Road America, located conveniently between Milwaukee and Green Bay in Elkhart Lake. This legendary 4-mile, 14-turn road course has been hosting the world's best racers since 1955. Bring the whole family. Kids 16 and under get in free with a paying adult at the gate. Camp on site, explore the grounds, and take in racing your way. It's more than a race, it's a full-day experience. Trans Am is up next at Road America coming June 26th through the 28th. Come for the experience, stay for the race. Get your tickets today at Road roadamerica.com.
This 4th of July, crack open something made for the red, white, and blissful. The new Americana Backyard Bliss Variety 8-pack is here just in time for America's 250th birthday, featuring 4 nostalgic flavors: strawberry, cherry, grape, and apple. It's the taste of backyard barbecues, fireworks at dusk, and long summer weekends packed into every can. This Independence Day, bring the nostalgia and bring the bliss with the new Americana Backyard Bliss Variety Pack from Carbliss. Available now at your local retailer or online at drinkcarbliss.com.
The heart of this country is local. It's neighbors looking out for neighbors. It's small businesses that know your name. At Piggly Wiggly, the people who run your store live right here, right alongside you. And when you shop with us, every dollar stays in the community we all call home. Stop in today and see the difference shopping local really makes. Piggly Wiggly, local since forever.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Milwaukee Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our doctor-developed, easy-to-follow weight loss program helps you lose weight fast, naturally and safely, and with no drugs or injections with risk of serious side effects, no prepackaged meals, bars, shakes, and no exercising required. Our program helps reset your metabolism so you can keep the weight off for good with a coach for ongoing support. Our program costs up to half as much and works up to twice as fast as most other programs. Go to MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com to schedule your free consultation.
Homer here. I've been on this journey since January and have already lost 27 pounds and on my way to at least 30. What I love most is how safe and easy this program has been. No complicated plans, just real results that fit into everyday life. If you've been looking for a weight loss program that really works, this is it. For a limited time, get $200 off with our summer special. Book your free consultation at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com. That's MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well, earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year Award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 262-567-4513 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Watch your step. You're with Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Looking for a better spot for your next team outing or client meeting? Welcome to Veer North, Milwaukee's upscale sports bar, designed for more than just game day. It's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Stroh. Veer North, located on Milwaukee's east side, your go-to for catching the big game, happy hour, or your next group outing. This is more than your average sports bar. Elevated food, craft cocktails, and a modern atmosphere. Perfect for off-site meetings and entertaining clients. And when the game's on, you've got the best seat in the house. Veer North, Milwaukee's east side destination for business and game day alike.
Why DIY your frozen pizza toppings when Screamin' Sicilian already went over the top for you? We're talking whole milk mozzarella, heaps of premium meats, a mountain of veggies. Screamin' Sicilian is frozen pizza stacked, no add-ons needed. Mamma mia! Screamin' Sicilian, so loaded with toppings, it's almost cheating. Find Screamin' Sicilian in your local grocer's freezer section and taste what all the screamin' is about.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Let the good times roll. Kyle and Brust are back on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Kyle and Brust live from Summerfest.
Battling
The elements. Ben Brust alongside Josh DiMaggio in for Kyle Wallace. I don't even know where we were.
We were coming back from break. Then I put the headset on and realized I couldn't hear anything. We were going to do catastrophic.
Which is what it's been for the last 6 minutes. Not due to CCAT.
No.
Due to things out of our control. But we'll see how catastrophic his segment is.
I got to be honest, Ben. I thought you were going to give the air possibility that the technical issues we were having were my fault. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you.
Yeah. Can you bring down the volume of the music again, please?
Yeah, you love loud music.
I do.
I think it might be louder to us than it is.
Probably,
yes.
but it's the way we got it.
Uh-huh.
We're a mess.
Uh-huh.
All
We're
right,
battling.
so it's undoubtedly in the dawn of a new era of Bucks basketball right now. It's uncomfortable. It's weird. Being a Bucks fan today is incomparable to being a Bucks fan 5 years ago. And this dawn of a new era got off to a rocky start because Bango, the mascot, met one of the new draft choices for the Bucks, Nate Ament, and watch on YouTube for how it went, and I will describe it to you as well. Ament goes for a handshake. Bango looks right at him and does not shake his hand.
Oh my gosh! I saw this, but like as I watched it again, like I know mascots where their eyes are may not be like full view of everything, but I don't know. That's a big hand that he really looked like he was looking at that he decided not to shake. He left him hanging.
Why is Ament going for the handshake there?
He's young. You know, he doesn't know.
Mr.
Bango.
Mr. Buck, nice to meet you. I hope this starts another rivalry like it did with Robin Lopez and Mass Bucks.
Yeah.
Ament is going to have a beef with his hometown mascot now moving forward. Maybe that's the best can come of this, but it reminds me of the which we saw earlier today on one of our company calls. The Josh Hart clapping his own hand when he went for high fives. And got
Nobody
left
wanted to
hanging.
high five him.
That was Nate Ament there. He had to go self-clap. That's what you got to do. That's the only way.
I don't think he self-clapped though.
No, he did it. But I'm saying that's what he should
have
have
to.
done.
You got to make something out of it.
Because once you get left hanging, just looking at your hand as you don't get any
That's
skin,
the last
that's
thing you
a big
do.
problem.
You can't do that.
But
You got to make something out of it.
I'm sorry, but Bango, like, there is a couple of things that are non-negotiables as mascots, and one of those things is a 100% hit rate on high fives, handshakes, any hand.
You are the high five guy.
I don't want to. Am I allowed?
Uh-oh.
Do people know
I
that people
wouldn't say anything.
inside a mascot?
You said it. I said I wouldn't say it.
Why? This isn't.
We don't need to talk about it.
Maybe that person didn't like
Who
the pick.
knows who's driving with their children right now?
Maybe that
And
person
Bango.
they didn't like the pick.
Bango is an amazing
that
deer.
Bango did not like the pick.
Bango is
Bango
an
didn't
amazing
like Nate
deer,
Amet.
and he can do flips and slam basketballs, and we love Bango. It's just like there's sausages with legs.
Listen, accountability, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With legs. Typically pale.
Uh-huh.
All right, I came across this. It got across my desk. It was right up my alley. And I
love
wanted
things
to know,
crossing C-Cat's desk.
I know. That's my line.
Oh, I think it's a lot of people's line. It's very fun to say. I saw someone walk into a bathroom, and they saw a TV in the bathroom. It's a stall to their right against the wall, to where there is no space between where their right knee will be if they sit on the toilet and where the wall where the TV is mounted on. Do you guys have any opinions?
I have a strong opinion
on TVs in the bathroom.
I'm fine with them for the urinals.
Yeah.
In a public bathroom, you can't put a TV there. You can get lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
You
can't have Parkers.
Yeah, you can't have somebody taking up space.
Yeah,
There's
no.
nothing worse when there's a
Uh-uh.
line of people that are waiting to go number 2 and they can't because someone's sitting there watching the World Cup because it's on TV.
Right. There's a corner kick, and they're trying to make sure they see it out before they leave.
Yeah, and then wait. After the corner, there might be another
corner. Yeah, no,
I mean, I don't like this.
I think it's a great move in your own bathroom to have TV maybe on the opposite wall of the toilet, having them, of course, over the sink. That's a common one. But in a public bathroom, I got no interest. Isn't everyone's goal when they're in a bathroom like that to get in and out as fast as possible? I should say everyone, but
yeah, I mean,
most
unless
people.
you're the bathroom attendant. One of the best places in the world growing up to me was ESPN Zone. They had a couple scattered across, like, the country. I think Times Square had one, maybe Disney, too.
I think there was one in Chicago and one in Disney, yes.
And that was the first time I've ever seen in the history of my life a TV in the bathroom. They had it right in your face in the urinal. And I've been trying to recapture that high ever since I was a kid. But now that I see it in person, it doesn't hit the same.
I mean, you're a grown man. If you want to, even if it's not, mounted, you could put a TV in your bathroom, dude.
Did you have any friends or in your own house have a kitchen TV?
Yes, I was going to bring that up. I remember experiencing my first kitchen TV and being gobsmacked.
I totally agree.
These
I
have
was
to
in
be the
elementary
richest
school.
people
I was
alive.
like, what? They're eating breakfast? They have a kitchen TV?
Right. This person has the most amount of money of anybody in the history of the world. They put a TV and a flat screen. Because I remember when flat screens came into vogue.
It was Michael Scott size office from The Office flat screen.
Yes,
but in the
course.
kitchen, that seemed like it was I don't know, like having a Rolex.
I have a family friend who in his basement, which is like his entertainment zone. You know, it's built. It's built to have people over. He has a urinal, which is such a nice touch, especially if you're boozing. It is. I'm jealous of people who put urinals inside their house. That's real luxury.
I don't know about that, Josh. I feel like be careful what you wish for because urinals create much more splash, don't they? And someone's got to clean the floor.
I will say he's rather adamant on the Cuban, putting ice cubes in there to make sure the splash is reduced. You put some ice cubes in the bottom of it, and you help with the splash factor.
Look at you guys. Big time.
And finally, this also came across my phone. Did you guys happen to see the leaked either wedding or reception where Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are going to celebrate their new marriage? No?
I saw a Madison Square Garden thing.
They're closing down?
So that's the rumor right now.
That's not going to happen.
There's a bunch of Kansas City Chiefs players that have gotten, apparently, hotel rooms right around that area, locking down the streets around it. It could be the actual ceremony. It could be the celebration. I'm asking you, Ben Brust, if you could choose which way to go to. Would it be Mr. and Mrs. Wallace or Mr. and Mrs. Kelce?
This is easy for me. I would choose Mr. and Mrs. Wallace. My wife would choose the Kelces.
I'm picking the Kelces easy.
Why?
It's way more fun.
But you don't know that.
I do know that.
But, like, you won't, like...
Going to rich people weddings are the best weddings to go
Sure,
to.
but, like, I guess...
There's, like, billions of dollars floating around there.
But who are you going to talk to? Who are you going to relate to?
I'm gonna gawk. I'm going to drink the free nice alcohol. I'm going to be on the dance floor. You're going to see me and Travis Kelce across the dance floor having a great time. That's what's going on.
And he's going to book guests for Jen
Hang on, C-Cat.
Yes.
It's honesty hour. I want you to cut what I said and play that for Kyle. When he comes back. And now I'm going to say, because this isn't what we're going to play for him.
This is off the record,
This is
everybody.
off the record.
Everybody in the audience, everyone here at Summerfest, we're officially
Off the record.
Come on.
What are we doing here?
Oh, man. Imagine the meal.
The meal, the
hors
amount of money that's going to be spent to make this thing look beautiful.
The cocktail hour?
The wedding band.
Oh,
they're going to resurrect the
incredible.
Beatles.
It better not be Jack Antonoff. That guy, I've had enough of him. But anybody else, there's definitely going to be cool music. There's going to be cool people. It's going to be the best apps you've ever had. It's not going to be your standard fare. It's going to be
Ones
the
you never heard of.
best.
Just like create new food.
And they say, do you want to try this? And I'm like, I don't know what it is, but it's probably
I'm
good.
trying everything. One of everything.
Okay. And that was somehow less catastrophic from last segment due to the non-technical difficulties.
So it is Frozen Pizza Friday here on Kyle and Brust, courtesy of Palermo's Pizza. Let's go caller number 8 on this Friday. You will receive a free Palermo's prize pack to kick off your weekend. So caller number 8, you're going to win a free prize pack. Wisconsin's best frozen pizza. They have OG Screamins, 2.5 feet of stuffed crust cheese, tavern style, Detroit style, thin and crispy. They have it all in the Screamin' brand. So whatever you are in the mood for, it will be provided in your local grocer's freezer if you win Frozen Pizza Friday right now. The number 800-990-3776 is what you have to call. And if you are caller 8, you are the winner of Frozen Pizza Friday, courtesy of Palermo's. That's 800-990-3776. Caller 8. More Ben and Josh than the Homer Hour with Ben
And
next.
Gary Ellerson.
And GE.
You're dealing with Kyle and Brust
I think I need to take medicine. I've been sick for a month.
on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Shopping for new windows and doors shouldn't feel like a negotiation. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't believe in games. They never inflate pricing, and there's no high-pressure sales pitch. Just premium windows and doors built for long-term comfort, beauty, and peace of mind. Buy direct through Pella, and one trusted team handles everything with Pella-certified installers every step of the way. Real pricing, premium quality, no games. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at PellaWI.com.
Congratulations, New York. The Knicks did it. Through battle after battle, they dominated to become this year's NBA champions. Day in and day out, the hard work paid off, and you were there every step of the way. Enjoy the crown. Own it, because this year is your year. A part of your legacy that will never be forgotten. So celebrate this moment, show your pride, and shop the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
Ewald Automotive Group is celebrating America's 250th birthday with as little as $250 down or $250 a month. Ewald makes it easy to drive the new or used vehicle to fit your lifestyle. Celebrate America's 250th with Ewald Automotive. $250 down or $250 a month. Available on over 1,500 vehicles at every Ewald dealership location. Select models with approved credit, tax, title, license, registration, and $479 dealer fees extra. See dealer for details. Expire 7/5/26.
Have no fear, the chaos is here. Lucky you. This is Kyle and Brust on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Congratulations to Jason and West Bend for winning Frozen Pizza Friday, courtesy of Palermo's. What I do know is that yesterday did not matter for the United States of America because they had won their group. Now, it would have been nice to go 3-0. You obviously want to sit any players with yellow cards so they don't get have to sit out the next game. But they lost 3-2 if you were following along late last night in a 9 o'clock game.
9 o'clock is just a 0% chance of me ever watching a sporting event.
Because of Jen, Gabe, and Chewy in the morning?
Yes, I wake up at 4 in the morning.
But what if the Brewers are playing?
If it's a World Series, yes.
Playoffs?
NLCS, yes. NLDS, I'm going to just roll the dice and let where the cards fall.
Fraud!
Me.
Absolute
I
fraud.
apologize. I apologize for that.
I don't like that.
I apologize. Sleep is very important.
What if the USA soccer team was playing in the knockout round?
Oh no, it has to be the final.
Oh my gosh, not proud of you right now. I will be watching anything because I guess I don't have to get up early like you. But USA Soccer is playing Bosnia in the round of 32. And this soccer update has been brought to you by Discount Liquor, where you can go get all of your party and tailgating needs. Find them in Milwaukee and Waukesha today. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace getting ready for his marriage tomorrow. So Josh DiMaggio is in. And I have not looked yet on purpose because I wanted to save this for right now. It keeps creeping up. It keeps creeping up. But it's something you need to look at every single time at Potawatomi Sportsbook. If you had to guess right now, the odds for Jacob Mizorowski, K's over-under.
Is it sticking around to 8.5, and then are the minus odds increasing?
That's what it did last week.
Yeah.
This week, Jacob Mizorowski, 8.5 is the over-under.
Yeah.
Minus 130 on the over, minus 103 on the under.
I mean, good for him.
Colin Ray, who is starting for the Cubs, a familiar name who has pitched for the Milwaukee Brewers. His over-under for strikeouts is 3.5.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it 3 or 4.5?
Like, it's just a different world that we're living in when Jacob Mizorowski is pitching.
Yeah, I mean, he's everyone's favorite to bet on, I'm sure. I do know that we discussed at length on Jen, Gabe, and Chewy how it felt like a lot of times because it wasn't always where you were having to pay a little bit extra with the juice. You were getting good odds because, we've seen him have 5-6 strikeout games. They're not totally uncommon. But for a while, it felt like 8.5 was just easy. Yeah, there it is. I'm sending my money to the bank.
I still feel like 8.5 is worth betting. Even in his last outing, he's right around that, and wasn't his 15 strikeouts and less than 100 pitches.
That's fair. I have less confidence. I never love lane juice. I never love it.
Josh is a plus money guy. But I think it's also important to note as the Brewers are sitting 6.5 games above the Cubs in the NL Central, 7, I believe, or 7.5 to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
The Brewers on the money line tonight. Did you see it?
Nope.
Guess it.
Money line is minus 170.
The Brewers just to win on the money line. Go up.
Minus 210?
Go up.
250?
Go up.
What?
Minus 286 on the money line.
I guess it's Colin Ray.
Yeah, I know it's Colin Ray, but like
you got the presumptive or the current NL Cy Young versus Colin Ray.
I get it,
yeah.
But those are numbers we don't see. Even from the Corbin Burns like NL.
We don't like the Cubs.
Cy Young.
We don't like the Cubs, but they're a good enough team where they should feel disrespected by that number.
They swept the Mets. Congratulations. I don't know if they're a good enough team.
They fired their manager today.
The Mets did. The only thing that the Cubs have going for them right now is somehow P. Crow Armstrong's turned to God.
Yes, he is.
But I need him turned back to the guy that let the ball go past him at center field at Wrigley Field.
Mark my words.
David Hamilton ran around the bases.
Mark my words. The Miz is going to have PCA on his keister. Not from throwing in at him. It's going to be PCA wildly swinging his bat, having no clue what's coming, and whiffing.
Well, I think every time PCA has faced Miz, he's guesswork.
Yes.
And
which it's probably going to be a fastball, brother.
No, actually, I think he likes throwing the slider in at him because
Yeah.
it gets his knees twisted up and then throw the heat up high, and he loves chasing the heater up high. So I think a fun prop that I'll make with you right now is I'll go over. Oof. The line would be 1.5.
Yes.
But I want to get juicy. I'll go
3 strikeouts?
2-1 on 3 Ks.
And what side are you on?
I'm on the yes.
I'll take the under.
You'll take the under?
Yeah.
For how much? $10?
$10.
You get 10, I get 20?
Yep.
$20 if P. Crow Armstrong strikes out 3 times against Jacob Mizorowski.
Against the Miz. Yes. I'll take the other side.
I probably deserve higher odds. It's more so this is just a fun, I'm going to be at the game.
Yes.
And we've watched PCA do some really funny things against the Brewers that I want nothing more. Let's go to Sugar Free.
Shug.
We've had some difficulties, so I haven't had a consistent time to be able to get to you here on the Carbless Talk and Text line. Sugar Free on the Carbless Talk and Text line with Kyle and Brust, a.k.a. Kyle or Ben and Josh.
Hey, Ben and Josh.
Hi.
I'm on my way to see the Miz.
Love that.
I've got a ticket. Free ticket for Josh. I'm going to tell you where
Josh!
the view is.
Talk to me, Shug.
Talk to me, Shug.
The view is, if you take the pitcher, the greatest pitcher of all time, the Freak, and you take the out, and you take a line, and you draw it down, and you go up, and you just go to a foot to the left. That's where you're going to sit.
100 level?
Don't know. It's a surprise.
Wait, I got to make a gamble?
You got to make a gamble on a free tick?
It's a heck of a seat. I saw it there June 12th. You can't miss the Miz, Josh. You're never going to live
What's
that
Mussolini going to say?
Not be thrilled. I do,
I don't know legally if you can take a free
I
ticket
don't
from
think
a
I
fan
can
on the
either.
air.
As much as I love the offer, Shug, I don't think that's within the legal rules because of the value. I do appreciate the offer, and I would say, hey, send out a tweet, send out a message, find some people, some listeners in the audience. There'll be people there. I appreciate the offer, Sugar Free, but I don't think I can accept. I apologize.
No problem. All right,
Have
get
yourself
your
a blast of
in.
a time.
Well,
got it.
Sugar Free, I'm going to be there, and I'll be looking for you now. Do I look in the 100, 200, 300,
Yeah.
or 400?
Now that I've declined. Oh, did he hang up? Or did we lose connection?
Could be either.
We're still connected. He's
got
Okay.
Okay.
Woo. You took way too long to respond to that. I had enough time to look over to see
I
if
didn't
we
know
were
the
still
answer.
Oh, man. So, yes, I still can't get over that. I know it's Colin Ray.
Yes.
I know it's Jacob Mizorowski. Minus 286. For those who don't speak gambling, to win tonight for the Milwaukee Brewers, you'd have to bet $286 to win 100.
Yes.
Or $28.60 to win $10. That is what you have to do. That is absolutely ridiculous for Jacob Mizorowski. And here comes the immaculate inning, perfect game, all-in-one happening tonight at American Family Field. What if you miss the immaculate, perfect game by not going with Sugar Free?
I will be upset about that. There's been some plan changes. I got some friends in town. But here's the thing, Ben. We've been grinding this week. I'm pulling double duty, and it's an absolute honor. But you know me, I love being at home.
You got friends in town. You're not going to be at home.
That's true.
Now you're lying.
Yeah,
now you're doing the lying.
I tried to sneak it by you, give you a little head fake.
I'm not biting. I'm not biting.
Knife
I'm like Kobe Bryant guarding you as you're inbounding the ball, trying to fake it at my face. Not biting. So, again, if you do have time before this game and you're heading to the game, head on over to Potawatomi Casino Hotel Sportsbook. Kiosks everywhere. Check out Jacob Mizorowski's prop for strikeouts, because if you can move that line and get some plus money, I think you should do that too, because Jacob Mizorowski is must watch. And since I'll be filling in the Homer Hour coming up next with Gary Ellerson, I get to answer Homer's most famous question from Gary Ellerson, which is The Miz pitching tonight? And yes, The Miz is pitching tonight at American Family Field against the Cubs.
Thanks for having me, Ben.
For Ben Brust and Josh DiMaggio, goodbye to Josh and say hello to me on the Homer Hour
GE.
with Gary Ellerson in 2 minutes.